exactly what you need.
And even in your case, no, it's the toughest case I've yet to face.
Don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead.
And yes, indeed,
You
will.
be. Gamers in the Attic, baby! What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Oh, are we streaming?
Oh, we're streaming.
Oh, hi
yeah.
guys, how you doing? What's
Took us a minute
What's happening?
to get going. We had to really rehearse that. That's why it
We
took
had
so long.
there was lots of weeks even of rehearsals.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how long we've been practicing.
It's the first time
that.
without the piano, actually.
That's why it took so long.
It took
for
a
us to
couple
get
weeks for us
started.
both to learn the piano music first, so we could sing along to our own piano playing, and then we got to it. So that's why we haven't been streaming.
Because we had to practice the piano for that piece.
For this
and then
intro.
we ended up cutting the piano part. So.
We actually planned that around the time that Wicked came out, the movie, but we never really got around to doing it. So
Yeah, well, I wasn't quite there yet on the piano part. I wish we didn't cut it. We worked really hard on that.
well, and it also took you so long to actually watch the movie. You didn't do it right away.
That's what happens when you have a lot of. What am I wearing these headphones for still?
My headphones?
These weird headphones. I don't need those anymore.
Who's here? What you guys doing?
Yeah. So okay.
Go
Okay. So when we had microphone issues, Gufron was here, Ellie was here, Julianne, Plasma, Captain Neckbeard,
Wow.
Zulius, and
Oof.
Logical.
Zulius.
Let's see. Knox was here as well. Leave a comment so we know if you're still here. Knox was here at one point. Jake was here. Oh wait, we'll be watching during the birthday party I'll be at. Good luck, boys. Oh,
Ooh.
well, you can.
You enjoy your birthday.
You enjoy. Was it your birthday?
A birthday
Yeah.
that you're going to. It's
Star Chance, Falcon, Hungry Canadian, 12x12, who was first as usual. So.
And Noxcom, do we
Noxcom is still here.
Hi,
Yeah.
Nox.
How you doing?
Good to see you and everybody.
And Ellie's still here.
What's up, everybody? What are we doing here today, Dayton?
We're chatting.
We're having a chat in
chatting.
Attic.
I was hoping we'd get going again before my hair got too long, but it's getting there. Oh,
Oh.
that was fast.
Time to eat, sir.
I told Jory jokingly that if she wanted to barge in and force me to eat, she could. But I didn't realize.
Hi, Jory. How you doing?
I didn't realize it was gonna be that.
Oh wow.
Soon.
Don't you get some chicken? That's really good. More noodles.
It's not chicken carbonara
More
unless
noodles.
you eat.
Just put your mouth right to the plate and she'll scoop it in.
Unless
That's probably
you
the
eat
most
the-
efficient way to do it.
Unless you eat
Because we have
the
a stream to
chicken
get
part.
to, so you probably want to eat as quick as possible. So
Listen,
let's do a race.
It's
What time
very
is it right now?
important
It's 6:14.
that you got.
You have till 6:17.
It's very important.
I know. To get all this done.
That you eat your 3 meals a day. Why'd you stop?
I just
I don't want you to choke.
You'll know if I'm choking. If I start choking.
Hey guys, how's it going? Don't snort Dr. Pepper into the stream.
Try
That'd
not
be
to.
bad.
That'd be
He's
gross.
got to eat that still.
By the
I'm
way,
still
so
here.
in case
Hi,
anybody
guys.
was wondering,
How's it going? What's happening?
me and Neil are still friends.
Yeah. We haven't
Me-
seen each other in a bit.
Me and Jory are still married.
I'm still here, I guess, sometimes.
We still have all of our dogs.
I brought my dog over today, too. What's going on? This
And our
checks
hair
out.
is getting longer again.
This is the same attic that it's always been. What are you talking about? The attic doesn't change.
we've never changed yet. The location of the attic has changed, but
The attic is a people. Like Thor says.
Meow.
You're a good
Did you
mom.
want to feed yourself? Thank you.
I never thought I could be in so much
I think
like
there's somebody knocking at the door.
pain while
Possibly.
enjoying what I'm being tortured with.
You're welcome. Do you want some
I'm good. I had some mozzarella sticks
chicken
and lots of food.
and bacon
I
carbonara?
overate so much food. But if you want to send some home with me, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Victoria was like, I could take this
Unless
to
you wanted to
school.
eat
I was
it.
like, you can't heat it up. She's like, you gotta have a thing. She's like, if there were a heater in my lunchbox,
If there was a heater in her lunchbox.
I could take it to school.
Our
I was
oldest,
like,
our
"You're
oldest,
right."
our oldest did start school though.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's not me.
So we're at that stage of life now.
Way to go. Is that good? It's Jory, man. Of course it's good.
Anyway, Melissa, of course we remember you. How you doing?
Hi.
Thanks for tuning in. All words are made up. Thor, that one movie. All right, we had a couple. So basically, what we're going to be doing here today is we're answering questions because it has been a while since we've streamed and since both of us have been
We
on
have
a
so
stream
many
together.
secrets to divulge.
So, and we're going to be an open book. 2 open books, rather. Unless, or do you want
I'm
to be
more
one
of
half
a
of the
I'm
book,
more of
I'll
like
be the other
a
half?
like a parchment scroll. In my case, you just keep unrolling.
Really?
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Oh, okay. I'm the kind of book that
You think it's just so long, then it's like, oh no, this is a big scroll.
it's a big scroll.
Yeah, it's a big scroll. and then it
When
just
it's
keeps
all
going.
rolled up, how thick? How like? What's the diameter?
I mean, that's the thing. It always looks like it's just a normal scroll
It's like you can
because
hold
you can
it.
go as as thin as you want. You go really thick
It's
inside
thin
back
paper.
there. So it's really just like a normal size scroll, like radius wise. But like imagine a tree trunk, like all those layers.
It's you.
Packed
So yeah,
together.
you're a deceivingly old tree. Greeting oak.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
But
It all comes around. It all works.
there's
yeah.
history there.
That's why he's greeting oak.
We
Everybody.
should make a short film about that.
Okay. I
For
like
my
it.
legacy.
Yeah, I'm the kind of book that like is super old, but is like kind of new at the same time. Where like you open it and the spine like cracks every time you open it. Every time you wake up in the morning, it just cracks and creaks, and then like
Yours is the kind of book
it
that's
wants-
got that etching on there, like the golden etching on there. Like there's definitely bumps,
yeah,
on
I
the
have
cover.
yeah, like on the sides. You
like
mean?
all
On
along
the
it.
side,
Yeah,
it is,
it's
but
definitely
it's
engraved in there.
but it
and,
started coming off and peeling, and you're like, should I just take the rest of it off, or should I leave it? You don't know. I don't know.
I get that.
And then like you'll have the book open, but if you're not holding it down with your hands, it'll like start to close on itself, and the pages will make you lose your spot. That's the kind of book I am. So you're a really cool old parchment. I'm a very sad old man. A book. So,
But we're open. We're
but
open
nonetheless, both of us are open.
to the elements. I want to scroll down.
Oh yeah.
Is that your friend? Who?
Oh, Melissa.
Whose friend?
Melissa's only been on the Minecraft stream.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
I don't know
Neil.
Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, Neil and I.
I don't watch Dated
Neil
Stream.
and I made this channel. So yeah, we started doing it with both of us, and then I decided I liked Minecraft and started playing it a lot.
I got busy. And don't really have a place to stream that much.
And Neil has a life.
Is that what it is? I have a dog.
That's true. She's huge. I haven't seen her in a long time.
Mm-hmm. She's a good girl.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, mates.
Jono, what's up, dude?
There's a ghost in here.
What was that?
I don't know, but it's a ghost. Made some noises.
I found out that most times when like spooky noises happen in the background, they can't hear it because these mics are very like close and
So it's
stuff.
up to us to describe what happened.
So basically, something fell in the background,
Like a piece of paper almost, but I couldn't really tell you what it was.
but it's way scarier than we're making it sound. Trust us. Anyway, let's. Okay, I know
Is
we
there
had.
a presence here?
I know we had some questions early on before we started, so let's look at those real quick.
And while we're doing that, think of some more questions. What do you want to know? Favorite colors? Favorite places to go on a walk?
I guess what the plan is for the channel.
Oh, that too,
Because we
that too,
are.
that
Because
too.
I will say we are doing stuff.
We got plans.
We do have plans.
They're
We're not.
they're almost calendar items. Like they're almost there.
They're calendared. What's that? What does that mean? What's that word? Scheduled. That's
that-
it.
Did it?
So yeah, the first question was, will it start on time?
No.
No.
Well, I'll take that one. No.
Thank you. Gufron says he has so many questions backlog. Gufron is really.
John's upset. He's spaghetti about something.
I think he's just playing with your
I think
dog.
he wants your food.
Oh, he does want my food. That's for sure. It's delicious.
Oh, now my dog's upset. He's
That's
spaghetti.
your dog. Wow. Yeah, Gufron. I don't know if you know Gufron as very well,
Sounds familiar.
but he has the best icebreaker questions.
Oh,
Easily, like if there needs to be conversation going, he's the one.
that's
So,
good.
Um,
Give us all those because there's so much ice. I'm like freezing right now.
I know. We
It's-
need to
it's
break that
around-
ice. We need to break
It's
it.
like frost on the edges.
I know you're cold to the touch, by the way.
I know, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt too. Like, what's up with
I
that?
didn't want to mention it, but like my left side is way colder than my right side right now.
I'm an icicle,
Yeah.
born and raised.
Plasma asked a question before we started. With
It's not
that, my
true, I
first
will repeat.
question. I haven't read this. Will you guys get a stream start buffer clip? Something to show the stream has started when you may still be working on technical difficulty before it really starts.
We can make like a highlight reel of some of our funniest moments or something. Or should we do a sketch every time before we do it that place?
Oh, we should just do a sketch that just progressively gets more and more unhinged.
So it's just
And
one
depending on
solid
how-
sketch the
and
whole
depending
time?
on how long... No. Like, it starts the same every single time. And depending on how late we are, it gets more and more
Oh,
unhinged.
okay. So
you
it really
and I-
shows so much of it.
So you and I need to somehow write and record
like an
like an
hour-long
hour-long
sketch.
sketch that by the end of it is just bonkers.
I love that idea.
And people will
We have
be
like different costumes by the end. Like one of us
Yeah.
is an alien or something.
and it'll be like, you will only ever see it if you show up to a live stream and we're late.
And we're late, and we're having technical
and
difficulties.
it has to be so late.
And we show that
point.
same one until they finally get to the end of it.
Yeah. So
I
people
like
will be
that.
like, oh, I've only ever made it 12 minutes or whatever. So
I like that. We've never been an hour late, have we?
no, we have.
We postponed an hour.
early. No, I'm pretty sure we started an hour late a few times.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
Anyway, good question. How long we thinking we'll be late? Oh, yeah, never mind. You guys
5 minutes.
Okay, Logical said, anyway, so what's the plan? Y'all disappeared off the face of the map.
That's true.
Well, I took a break from the internet for a little while because internet, so I could eat my food.
I became a recluse and learned a new hobby.
Oh, yeah, explain that.
So I've been working on learning Unreal Engine, which has been a lot of fun.
What is Unreal Engine?
Unreal Engine is a game design software. It is very, very cool, and it's free. It's a lot to learn. And I've been using ChatGPT and YouTube and a lot of brain power to figure out how to do stuff. And I'm working on an app for my brother's TTRPG, tabletop role-playing game. In case you didn't know what that meant.
Is that like Dungeons and Dragons?
It's like Dungeons and Dragons, but only 6-sided dice, and very cool. We made everything ourselves. Well, my brother's made everything on it, basically. And we got a bunch of art coming in for it. We're hoping to do a Kickstarter here in the next year or two. It's really cool.
Yeah, I know like this much about D&D, but I'm really excited about this.
You want to play with the app? I have the app so far on here.
Do you have? Did you just have the one block animation as your?
Yeah, it's my. So it's my this one. That's what I got
that
so
looks
far.
good.
And then it just stops right there because the rest of it's all.
I didn't see this part. So yeah. Anyway, we also have Neil's working on a little animation to promote the
One block
our next
thing.
video. So, and as with most Neil things, he's just like, hey, look at this thing I made, and it's like super cool. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing that. I like it.
I had an idea and I went with it. This is cool.
I know
What do
that's
you
yeah,
think?
that's what it's like working with Neil, which is both amazing and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's fine.
Problem is
Cool.
that I do the things that I want to do, so it's not always like what I probably should be doing or focusing on. But I do the fun stuff. Anyway, what's next?
All right.
These are fun. Space is pretty generally out. That is true. That depends
also
on
down.
depends on where you are.
It's also that
Really.
way. It's also that way. It's every way. Space.
Which side of the attic is this? It's really up to perception, honestly.
Have we ever been in a different side of this room? I guess we shot that.
We kind of
way
went
once.
that way a little bit. Yeah.
But it was just for like a recorded video, though,
Mhm.
wasn't it? We've always shot from this
What we
angle.
should do is get like 12 different cameras, and then
Ooh.
so here, guys, and then we need to get some of those Blackmagic Studio cameras.
What would be fun
With
is
the
if we
tiny
had
lights.
somebody else switching for us, and we had to find the camera.
I still think we should do like a talk show with our patrons.
I know we have so
and
many
do multiple
talented
cameras
patrons.
like that. Or
Like,
you could just shoot us on a green screen, get those different angles still, and then have different backgrounds for every angle.
do they film themselves on a green screen and then we just
I think
together?
I think we actually just like maybe animate some 3D models and just replace their face with a square box.
Oh, we
of
make
their-
like a VTuber.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It
it's
would just
a-
replace their face with a 2D image of
but
their,
it's just
the face cam.
or it's like a 3D cube. And it's just bam, bam, bam.
That's true. It could just be like the face talking too. That'd be fun.
What would be fun is if we get real deep and philosophical, and then they like start crying. and it's just a cube, and you hear like the
You
utmost,
see like an
emotional-
outrageous splashing lights go.
No, I was gonna say like it's totally like emotionless cube with just like a mouth, but it's like sobbing, talking about like something really deep and personal to them, and we're like sitting there and we're like,
So
this maybe wasn't a great idea.
We're gonna expose. If you guys haven't gotten excited for this yet, we're gonna expose your deepest, darkest emotional side, and make fun of it, I guess, on accident.
Yeah. All right, Ellie. Let's
How does
hear
that
it.
sound?
What's your big secret? Okay. Let's see.
True love. Thanks,
This
Knox.
must be the basement. Logical. This is not the basement. This is the This is the nursery. So we've been in 4.
The tree nursery.
We had the nursery. The where
We're
babies
kids.
sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So
we were in the nursery.
It was
sure.
in the attic, and then it was in the garage, and then
Did we ever do a stream in the office building or no?
no, we didn't.
No,
It was all pre-recorded.
because we couldn't do it. That's
We
right.
didn't know how
no
to.
live stream, internet technology.
No, we had it. We had internet. We just never streamed.
It wasn't good enough. It was.
Oh,
awful.
that's true. It was really slow,
It was
wasn't it?
awful.
That's right. Yeah.
There's no way we could have streamed.
So yeah, attic, garage, spare bedroom, rental house.
Rental house.
Um,
Which would we call that room? Rental room or?
I think it was just the rental house.
I like
I think
that.
that's what we called it, or gamers in the rental.
That works. I like that. Gamers in the rental.
Gamers in the rental, and
Good
then
time of our life.
and then so that's 4, right? Yeah, and then it was gamers in the bedroom, which we were gonna make a channel for Jory and have it be that. We even made like a whole like intro for it.
Because you did some live streams in there.
Yeah, we streamed it there. Yeah, I
That
streamed
was
it there
most of
for
your.
like half a year, I think,
Yeah.
with the black background.
That's most of your village stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and then so that was 6, and then it was gamers in the nursery. Or it was gamers in the rental, then gamers in the nursery, then in the bedroom, and then back in the nursery.
There's been a couple of attics.
But it's the same attic
It's
the
all
whole
the
time.
attic.
It's always the same
Because
attic.
again, the attic is a people. And
And
a
it's a-
time, a live stream time, usually in a Discord time.
And it's a place that we
Oh.
from the original attic, we actually physically removed the floor from it. You guys can't see it because you guys never see the floor, but
It's
we're
here.
on it. We're like on the attic still. So it's a place, it's a people, and it's a place that we have relocated everywhere we go. I bring it to church with me just in case.
Science.
I can't hear you as well as I can hear Neil. I don't
Oh.
like the sound that your mic has. It has
Burn.
like a weird.
Burn.
I think it's because
sound
it's
good.
sound canceling or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, is it have a different switch on the back?
No, I don't think so. Maybe my voice just sounds bad.
Could be.
Also, when the commercials come on, they're a lot louder than you guys. So you could probably turn your sound up.
Really?
We're like
Yeah.
pretty pumped though. Looks like. What about our? I wonder what our output audio.
How about
is.
now? I'm a lot
Testing.
louder now.
Testing. Hello. I am.
I just
Do,
hate
do,
having to
do, do.
continuously turn
I
up the
think
volume
I
because I
am.
can't hear you.
Good point. Okay, here, one second. Let me do a thing real quick.
At the level I like it to be at, and you're like 20 above.
Bow bow. Ba-doo doo.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
I keep getting off to the side of the.
That too. It doesn't. help.
We could just rotate the camera a wee bit because I'm kind of. Wow. What?
Oh, the carbonara! No,
Stop, hey.
knew I shouldn't
No.
have
Why
had
would you-
bacon
The
carbonara.
carbonara and the carbonation. Just do.
It's not
You've
good.
wasted the gases of the world.
Not the gases.
You've added to the population in a horrible way because of this. I don't know how that makes sense, but it does.
But it does.
Just think about it.
Somehow it does, though.
Think about it.
Wow. You guys got to think about that. Jory, what have you been up to in the last since we've been here?
When were we here last?
Never
That's a
mind.
good question.
Uh,
Speaking of Lorfeld, though, that's the hat that we
Oh, yeah,
have
yeah, yeah.
soon. We need to make slacker hats like this with an arrow pointing down or something.
did you
Or some Gita
send
hats.
that in to get made, or did
I think
you?
so. I don't know where Nate got it actually.
Oh, okay.
But we should find out.
All right, we're back to where we were streaming. Dr. Pepper is a green flag. Absolutely.
What about Arizona Mucho Mango fruit juice cocktail?
I think that's a beige flag, if anything.
I
Mango's
do like my
gross.
fruity drinks.
I don't like mango. That's a problem. That's a personal problem. Don't worry about it. Hungry
That's
Canadian
alright. I
said.
won't think less of you because you hate mango.
Hungry Canadian said, "You're still a young spring chicken." Well, that I am, not you. You're older than me, so you're not a spring chicken.
That's true.
Alrighty, let's keep going.
Any more cool questions?
Cactus Boy was here one more. Sorry, let me scroll down and make sure we're saying hi to
I
people.
think I hear myself
Zulius
on the
is here.
TV next door.
Oh yeah. Hey Jory, can you turn the volume down a little
Just a wee bit, just in case there's some echo.
Let's see. Cactus Boy, are you still here?
Have a new sketch every week, says Ella. Ellie.
What did Ellie say?
Have a new sketch every week. I like our long sketch idea.
I like
better.
the long sketch idea better. Ellie.
Not just because it's easier to shoot. Because it probably won't be.
Logical wants to know. So we're playing Resident Evil 4, right?
We probably should do that, I guess, at some point. Can I play this time?
Sure, if you want to.
I kind of want to. I've never
Okay.
tried it.
We
I'm
are
more
thinking.
terrified,
Actually,
I think, than you might be.
do you want to talk about what we were discussing before this,
Oh,
or do you want me to, or do you want us neither to?
I don't remember what we were discussing before
On
this.
the porch, on the back porch.
You do it.
You want me to do? You don't remember that conversation we had?
Why don't you tell people who might not understand what it is that we talked about on the back porch?
What if I just say gamers in the garage?
Oh yeah, that works. That sounds fun. I could commit to that right now.
Okay.
Sure. I might do some of that. Gamers Garage stuff back.
Well, what would it be?
So our idea is to do kind of some more of the classic Gamers in the Attic stuff on Gamers in the Garage. So maybe more of like me showing Danon a game that I love, and then him destroying it for me forever.
So you torturing me
Yeah.
and me torturing you back.
Correct. Kind of how it goes whenever we hang out.
Yeah, you guys know. Yeah, in general. Yeah.
But yeah, and then I have a couple of fun ideas with that. And then I get to run the channel. I have to do all the editing. And that means I have to commit.
That's right. That's why I wanted you to talk about it on stream and not me, because now you are committed.
Dang it. So if you guys have any fun ideas,
But
let Neil
like
know.
but like Resident Evil, we would probably do that on there.
Yeah,
Right.
probably.
Because the other thing we were talking about is that we would like repackage all of our like Halo, Resident Evil, Limbo, all that stuff.
Cut it all down
and
again.
Re-edit highlight videos and stuff and upload them to there so that we can start building that up as like the Neil channel. And then because Gamers in the Attic at this point and for what we have planned is very Minecraft centric. And
Which is fine. It's fun.
it's fine.
It's fun. Just because that's Danon's favorite
that
game, the
didn't-
only game that you like.
That didn't have to come with that connotation.
It could. I didn't know Minecraft's a lot of fun. It's just hard to edit those videos.
It's so much to edit the videos, but I don't mind being the one to do it. It's just also as far as committing goes, that's really hard. They take a long time.
Especially if we get replay mod in there. And
Oh yeah. I
And
still
if
have
it's
to
a
do all that. I haven't even
complicated
started doing
one.
that.
But do you have? I mean, do you have a release schedule that you've been thinking about?
I do have a release
Do you want
schedule.
to tell any about that, or you want to kind of keep it in the
Let's
in the unknown, so you don't have to
okay.
commit to it?
So let's commit to it so that I. What's that sound? It's a
That's
baby.
a baby.
It's a baby.
That's not
That's
a
what it
dog.
is.
It's
I
a
just
baby.
remembered I was wearing these again, like a chump.
Why would you do that?
I know they look so goofy. What weird headphones, and what a weird person who owns those headphones. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So weird. I mean,
Nami,
I would hope not. I would certainly hope not.
it's me.
Anyway, so we are planning on starting to release Minecraft videos again. Boy, whatever they're watching out there is loud.
It's
Probably
us.
not to you guys, but to us it is. Anyway, so we are going to release Minecraft videos on a monthly basis starting March 3rd. I think 3rd. Let's find out
That
together.
is Nevi's birthday.
Well,
So all of you patrons,
it's
wish
just-
Nevi a happy birthday.
well, and it's
Thursday.
just for him too. That was all I was thinking
good
about.
for him.
Yeah.
He's gonna come visit.
For his birthday?
Mhm.
For the Minecraft release?
For that specific reason. Yep, it's staying for a whole week.
Good. Well, I'm
Just to
so
see that
excited for
Minecraft
him.
release that you just told
Here-
everybody
here in
about
town.
today.
he just knew.
Planned that for 3 months.
He just knew. Yeah,
For
and
you, buddy.
that's why we like Nevi so much. He just knows when
just-
we're doing stuff. He just knows.
What a swell guy.
Yeah,
He actually does. Knowing we're doing stuff.
that is true. I don't know how he does it. March 3rd. Yes. So March 3rd, we will be releasing our 100 Days of One Block Challenge, which Neil and I did like 30 years ago. And we're finally finishing it. It's almost done, actually, and it's very, very funny.
I'm so excited. I haven't watched any of it. He hasn't showed me any of it.
It's a lot different than our other Minecraft videos. It's a lot more chill. It's a lot more relaxed, and it's just a good time, and it's fun, and it's very entertaining. And then after that, we will be releasing our HGTV challenge video, which that'll be in April. And that one was with all of our patrons. We did a renovation challenge.
We took something in the Minecraft world, and each of our teams had to find something and remodel it for a whole week.
And who's gonna win? We don't know.
I guess
We-
we don't announce.
We
it
kind
there,
of
do
actually didn't really like make an official announcement. We kind of have like a general idea.
Should we post like pictures of what it is before so we can announce the winner of the video?
I think we did do something like one thing, but I think what we'll do is because each one is the best in a different way. So I think
Mhm.
at least for this first challenge, because we didn't set like very specific rules.
Yeah.
Or like what they would be judged on. I think we'll probably give each one.
So this is a participation trophy. Gross.
But we'll probably do more challenges like it,
Okay.
and then the future, we'll do.
you just don't want to be judged.
I know I'm gonna lose is the problem.
You want to win.
I'm a winner at heart.
You just don't want to be a sore loser. That's what it really is.
I
You're afraid of that.
I
I'm
am a
afraid
sore
of that.
loser, and that's what that is.
I am a sore loser too.
Yeah.
Like when we were fighting the goats, man, I noticed I was getting
Were you getting upset?
a little upsetting.
Were you getting upset at me?
Calm down a second. No, just for how bad I was at it.
Oh, I know. For those of you who don't know, we did a stream at Christmas time
Burn
where
the
we tried
goat.
to burn a giant wooden goat down, and we did fine. Not as good as we were hoping, and I was very frustrated. We were gonna make a whole video out of it, but we never got around to it. So, plus we lost, so we didn't want to make a video out of it.
That we did.
So,
It looks great.
good
The
job,
goat
good job,
looks
Nums.
amazing,
Good job,
Nums.
Jay. Good job, everybody else who I'm really mad
Won.
at.
The town looks really good too, and the tree, and the whole
Oh yeah,
Secret Santa
the
thing.
build looked amazing. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you didn't participate in the Secret Santa, did you?
No, it was shortly after that I took my break,
Hiatus.
my hiatus from the internet. Yeah, I didn't even play like Minecraft much.
Yeah.
Over the last.
I honestly haven't played a lot of video games in the last like 6 months, just from learning all this Unreal Engine stuff.
Hey, you've been busy.
It's different when you make games. It's kind of more fun sometimes than playing games. So at some point, we might need to make like a Gamers in the Attic video game, just a fun like dumb.
Oh, that'd be
Get
fun.
voice act in it. Maybe get some patrons to voice act in it.
What?
Do some stupid
Here's
stuff.
We'll answer more of your guys' questions, but a question for you guys? What video game should we make?
We should
Because
make-
let's do it.
Let's make the attic.
And we'll get Star Chance to help. Who else is working in video games? There was somebody else. I can't remember, but I remember you. I remember there was somebody else. If you're in chat, let me know.
Sounds fun though.
But yeah, let's just all get together and let's make a video game.
Should we make like a Stanley Parable type of thing, where it's just like we have an attic and like we have to explore it, and like it's just like an endless like back rooms kind of thing?
Well, there was an idea. We had an idea about making a. I can't remember if it was a secret though. I can't remember if we were talking with other people about it, or if this was just between you and me. So I'll hold it there.
Like we're bad at keeping secrets.
We're so bad at it.
So-
Okay.
Yes, Melissa, it is a Mango, Arizona. Thank you for noticing 3 or 4 times. I see you,
I see you.
and I appreciate you.
Captain Neckbeard says, never asked Neil this. If you lost all 5 of your senses but got to keep one, which one would you keep?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All of senses but one?
Yeah, the 5. Because I guess there's more, but of the 5, which one would you want to keep?
I think it's a hard... It's between, I think, hearing and touch, I think. Because hearing, I like music. That'd be hard to go without. Sight, I could deal without, even though like I'm a filmmaker, animator. I can deal without that, I think. However, with sound too, it'd be hard to do that without touch. If you're trying to play instruments without touch, that would be kind of difficult too. You have to rely on your hearing, but you can still get it done, I think. I want to be able to play music without,
you wouldn't be able to play
without hearing.
Or looking at it.
Like,
but you'd be blind, so you'd only be able to hear
I could touch and everything, but I can't. I mean, they have to learn how to play music based off vibrations, but that'd be kind of...
But being blind...
Does your other sense get stronger like it's supposed to? And is it like superhuman?
Maybe.
Superhuman strength, or is it... Because I also don't want to have to hear too good and have like a Daredevil situation where it's like...
It's probably not like superhuman level, but it's probably much more, like much heightened. Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's probably sight, because I'm basic.
You like to see?
I like to see. I like to look.
You had that dream that one time where like we both got in an accident and like you lost your legs or something and I lost an arm or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was pushing you around somehow.
Yeah.
And you had the camera.
Yeah, we were just like, we both got like brutally like, maimed in a car accident. And like as soon as we were healed, we were just making movies. We were like, all right, whatever. And we were like very inspirational to everybody. It was very funny.
Good for us.
It was very good for us.
We were a very narcissistic dream. I appreciate that.
I
guess that's supposed to be how it goes, right?
Narcissistic dreams.
If you're not the main character of your dream.
Oh, I'm the main character of
what does that mean?
The Earth. Like, the world
I'm
revolves
the main
around
character
me.
of everybody's
I'm pretty
dreams.
sure I'm the main character of everything. Hungry Canadian. That's who it is. He's studying schools. He's studying schools.
Games.
He's studying games. That's right, Hungry Canadian. I remember now.
Cool.
He's learning Unreal Engine.
It's fun. If you need help learning blueprints, don't ask me.
You can ask me.
You can ask me.
YouTube and ChatGPT.
I kind of was thinking too of doing just like, not like tutorials, but just record me messing with Unreal and stuff, and just
That'd
like
be fun.
Make little shorts of it.
Yeah.
Kinda
Well,
fun, too.
live streaming like those are fun to watch. Yeah.
You can see how I figure out my issues.
Yeah. Is that? I mean, do you want people to see the issues?
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Because I feel proud when I overcome the issues.
But
I'm like, I solved that. Me.
What if it's a really dumb issue and everybody saw it? Like everybody saw you struggle for 100 years.
And then someone can let me know in the live stream. That's just another resource.
That's their fault for not telling me.
Thanks, guys, for letting me know that I can do this. Yeah.
Alrighty. What's the best album you listened to as of late? I'll let you answer first. While I think about
I'm not gonna say Wicked because that annoys me. Very quick.
Okay, so Neil's Wicked.
No.
For me, it would probably be. Did you see The Good Robot? Not The Good Robot. Sorry, The Wild Robot.
I think so. It's the one where he's in the woods and raises a.
No, it's a no. It's a. Oh yeah. The Wild Robot, the DreamWorks movie.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, the soundtrack for that is so serene. I just listen to it on repeat all the time until it gets to the very end and it plays the robot's theme song where that it wakes up to, and it's very like annoying on purpose, and then I skip it.
I think
all the other ones are great.
I listened to the whole soundtrack recently. That was a pretty good one too.
Oh, that is fun.
But
dig 'em up.
So,
dig.
There's a couple of good ones. The rest is all like rap stuff I don't understand. And soul music.
Oh, Neil.
That doesn't seem to be for me.
Jono asks, Dana, are you growing your hair out again? I'm not like gonna cut it super short again. It's definitely longer, but I don't think I'm gonna grow it out to the extent that it was before. Your hair is getting longer.
I might need to shave it all off again.
You're just gonna go bald again?
I did it on accident in Minecraft where I removed the hair and it was just the beard. I was like, okay, not bad. I can do that again.
You rock the bald look, honestly, with the beard and everything. Like it works.
And like it's kind of getting there. I'm getting,
Oh,
I got some peaks.
Yeah, you're getting some good peaks there.
Could happen.
Yeah.
Might as well just get rid of it,
If you want. No, it's getting longer. I'll probably get it cut in the back here, but I'll probably do that thing, that slicked back hairstyle for a little while. See how I like it.
I do kind of want to see how long I get the beard to go.
How long have you gotten your beard? It's
probably
been long,
just like
right?
this, like maybe just around this. Honestly,
Really?
Hasn't been
I
much
feel like
longer
I've
than
seen it
this.
longer.
It is trouble growing past this.
Oh, yeah. They
And it
will
starts
get
to
to your
turn gray.
question in a bit, Melissa. Wait, oh no, we already asked that. Oh yeah, she was asking multiple times. I see.
Got it. This question meant with only the best intentions, but are y'all planning any strategies to improving communications with your patrons/community? That's a good question.
I'll answer that to the best of my ability. And I know you asked with the best intentions, but I'm severely offended. But and there's a lot of kids out there crying, but that's okay. No, it's I think the last also I didn't realize, but Discord wasn't on my phone for like the last 6 months. I didn't even realize. So out of sight, out of mind, sort of thing. But we do have a lot of ideas for what we want to do with this or with patrons in the community and stuff. I specifically I have a couple of ideas that I'm not going to share at the moment, but that are on the schedule. So the schedule is secret. You guys can't see the schedule because there's some spoilers on there. But
I don't even get to see it.
I'll show you. Wait, what?
Oh, you just sent it to me. That's right.
I sent it to you. Yeah, you can see
I
it.
saw it today.
I'll talk to you about it. But that are very patron heavy, and, future challenges and projects and stuff. Not to mention, Mining in the Attic Season 2 is on that schedule. And so, assuming we're able to stick to the schedule, which I feel like we will. I feel like we're good. I think it's very doable. I didn't overload it like last time we were doing stuff regularly. We were posting like 3 shorts a day.
That was pretty rough.
And we were doing a bunch of stuff. We got like 4,000 new subscribers in that period of time. But
it was just hard to keep up with.
It was a lot. So this time it's a lot lighter, but it's a lot more consistent. So I think it's going to be doable. So assuming we stick to that, yeah, Mining in the Attic is actually going to happen. So
that being said, I have no excuse. I'm pretty bad at looking at Discord and replying to people.
Yeah, Neil's just a bad person.
I'm just a bad person. That's
I'm
just how it
not.
is.
I'm not. But Neil is. Totally support you taking time off the internet and stuff, but it would mean a lot to the community if there was a heads up during unscheduled downtime. It was unscheduled too. It wasn't like a purposeful. Like looking back on it, I'm like, oh yeah, I took a break, but like at the time, it wasn't something that I was like. I wasn't like I'm gonna take a 3-month break. It was just, it kind of just happened.
Something we could probably maybe try to do again is maybe like a month play along or something. Like whether it's just Fall Guys
we
or
should do that. Yeah,
Jackbox
at the very least, Fall Guys is. I mean, I enjoy playing Fall Guys.
I haven't played Halo in a while.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I'm gonna be so bad.
I know,
at Halo.
it would be awful.
It would be terrible at Halo. I haven't played that in like a year.
I do want to try the VR version of that at some point.
What?
They did Halo 1 in VR. Someone redid it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, maybe we'll do that.
We need to try
That
at
should
some
be our
point.
first Gamers in the Garage.
Just you again
series.
with Halo VR.
Yeah.
Or should we both do it? I don't know if you could do 2-player on that.
Yeah, I think I do it. You run the streams. And also just harass me in every way you could possibly imagine.
Okay. What would be cool is if I could like be a second camera guy in that and just like show the stream from like different angles of you just running around, just doing dumb things. That'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, well
We'll look into that.
Well, I have a VR headset right there, so.
We ever get the live thing going where we have the mobile camera?
Oh yeah,
that could be a lot of fun actually.
Okay, well, we'll look into that because that would be fun. But anyway, I think a monthly play along with patrons. Let's get that going again. That's a good idea.
That's not too hard to do.
It really
is.
isn't.
Plan a day in a month.
Yeah, no, that's not too bad.
I think.
So, yeah, okay, that'd be fun.
Good question.
Great question. Thanks, Julianne. By the way, Julianne is special shout out to Julianne, who's a moderator. I think is she the only moderator on right now? I think she is.
I think so.
We have a couple moderators who are patrons and stuff, but yeah, Julianne definitely a pillar in the community. So thanks, Julianne, for always being here.
Ellie says I wasn't paying attention and I heard my name. What? Hi.
Nothing. I just woke up. What the heck? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Zulius, would there ever be a Gamers in the Attic vlog of something? I guess that would be kind of our slacking off.
We have some behind the
channel.
scenes stuff. Yeah, with slacking off.
But we should do a slacking off
Those are always
episode
fun to do.
about if you guys, I don't think it's linked in the description or anything, but if you go, I think it's in one of our like joint
Bear.
one of our other channels.
You're okay, puppy.
Is it's called Slacking Off, and because Slack Shack, and there's 2 whole episodes about us making that sign.
It's fun.
It's very fun. Yeah, it's actually very
It took
fun.
a little bit of work.
It was a bit of work, yeah. And so, but yeah, very vlog-ish style and stuff. It'd be fun to do more of those.
I agree. But that's a lot of work too. Does anybody want to be our free editor that we could enslave to work?
Yeah, who wants to be our free editor? That's the real kicker.
Anybody need to practice? We can't give you like a real internship, but if you want practice,
You can practice. We'll
we'll judge your work and give you some really good advice.
And we will give you a lot of practice, like an obscene amount of practice.
Teach you some stuff too.
Did Neil say something about Arizona iced tea? I see those at the store where I get my pop.
Those are awesome. They're only $1, dude. Usually.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's their whole thing. Is like you can't do any more than $1. It's only got to be $1.
Well, because they don't advertise, right?
I
They
don't
don't
think so.
do like all like their ownership doesn't get raises or anything like that. Like they're very stripped down.
Warden!
What? Warden? Is the warden here?
Sorry, my heart just stopped out of PTSD. Yeah, sometimes if I'm in the deep dark, chat will tell Jory to run in and yell warden, and she just did that just now. So
If you're in the deep dark?
it scares me every time,
That's
and
rude.
my heart is
That's
still not
so
beating.
rude.
It
you want
stopped
to-
beating, and it's still not going.
One of these
No,
situations,
it'll-
you just scoot forward if that's...
If I'm lucky, it'll just never start again. But anyway,
Moving on. We missed the question. That can't be true.
I don't think so. Where were we?
Earthquake!
Oh, Arizona iced tea. That's right. Yeah. Love your pickaxe. Thanks, Melissa. Rose Nebula. I have not tuned in since like Halo Reach. What's up?
What's going on?
Well, assuming you're still here. Sorry we didn't get to your. We're way behind on these questions, but
Can I stop the question here to pitch an idea?
okay.
Should we do some different style of animations where you play Master Chief and do some wild, dumb things with your suit and a Master Chief helmet? Like,
Wait. So wait, is
so
it
it's
live?
fully like a fully animated, not live action.
Okay.
Just fully animated. But we get you to voice it and everything.
Oh, and the character is wearing the green
Mm-hmm. But it's
button-up suit.
Yeah,
and
with the helmet.
with the hair sticking out the back.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And we just have Master Chief go through all these different situations.
Scrawny Master Chief.
And we literally just
oversized-
like do shorts or like explain the storyline of like how they're all the kids are you and Cortana's and like
Yeah.
just a bunch of random stuff.
Oh
like that.
man, yeah. Oh guys, yeah. If you guys haven't seen the Halo Reach or streams, those are good.
We could just take some of your footage and just make animations out of that.
We,
Like, not record
yeah,
anything,
oh,
but
yeah.
just
Um,
that could be kind of fun too.
yeah. I don't know. You guys can't see it. The helmet's right there above. It's right above the pickaxe, and I don't want to get it because there's stuff like leaning on it. But that's
Yeah,
fine.
but if you guys haven't seen those videos, I think it's Halo 4 where we really started using the helmet, or was it?
I think it was Halo 4 and 5 and Infinite. We use the helmet a lot.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Thanks,
some of
Blake.
those are so funny. Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Continuing.
we'll have to edit those, re-edit those into something, and then go to Gamers
You
in
like the
Garage
pickaxe? Dan, show what it does. I'll grab it.
and- I don't wanna. It's way back there. I'm gonna look at more questions.
It does this, but then you can do this situation,
You got to turn it around.
and now it's
You got to turn it around.
That is right. What are you talking
Nope,
about?
no. That's nope. Turn it around.
What do you mean? This way?
There you go. Now it's a diamond sword. See, the other way.
Oh, it's all
a
wooden.
It's a wooden sword with a diamond hilt.
and then that's a wooden pick.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
I get you.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the sign.
It's pretty cool. Let's see. Not participation trophy. Oh, the
Mhm.
HGTV. Not participation trophies. More like superlatives. Is that the word?
Where are we looking at?
Superlatives?
Super laxatives.
That's what I read at first too. Like,
Yeah,
what is a
super laxatives.
laxative?
That's what I'm thinking.
Julianne, you're using big words again. You know you can't do that here. You can in the chat because most people in the chat know what that is, but
you know,
we're not gonna get
You know
it.
those words just go right through us. But
That was good. That was really good. Oh, shoot. Okay.
he's back.
The Christmas goat burning happened when I was very busy, and I'm disappointed. I know we could have used you.
We could have. We
Sweet.
could have used somebody with smarts. Stated, and I don't know what to do. I thought like a week after it was all finished, like, man, I could have made some like invisibility potions or something, and maybe like snuck in.
I've thought of a lot of things since.
Yeah, afterwards.
I'm like,
Round 2, man.
yeah, we'll be
Make a
ready
sheep.
for you guys, gnomes
Or a llama.
and Jay. Cap Neckbeard said he can do the music for the games. Yeah, he could actually. Yeah.
That could be cool.
I'm
down for that.
Canadian. I'm in between lecture and the stream, so I can't hear super well. I'm in college for video game development. If that was the one you, if I was the one you couldn't remember, yes, you were. Let's see. I mean, you can make funny little shorts of what happens when you connect the wrong variables into different spots. What were we talking about?
Where were we? I mean, you can make funny little shorts of what happened when you connect the wrong variables in different spots.
That's what happens when you're so behind on the chat. We don't really.
Funny little shorts of what happens when you connect
Anyway, Cage, what's up? If you're still here, what'd it do,
Oh,
Pikachu?
is that probably for Unreal Engine
Oh.
and stuff? Yeah, like, okay, here we go. Play. Dang it, it's wrong. Okay, this
Oh,
okay,
I
play
see.
again.
I see. Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's this. Okay, here we go.
Falcon Cowboy says that Wicked is overrated. What do you think about that?
Well, you're wrong.
The movie? I
it's
think
pretty good.
specifically the movie Wicked.
Yeah, I think if you compare that to any other take on Wizard of Oz besides the original like Wizard of Oz movie, I think it's the best take on that world so far.
In
that
film
I've
or in
seen.
general?
In film or in general. Like the next one besides that would be Tin Man. I like that show a lot, just because that was very different.
I never did watch that, but I meant to.
That was a whole different take too on Oz that I liked a lot. They called it the OZ, the Outer Zone, and it was all very
Oh.
like different. But this is fun too. I like how it's all very magical and different. The world was very cool. I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if you
very,
compare
very
that
cool.
to the other Wizard of Oz movie that came out with what's his
Oh,
face?
the full CGI. Yeah,
Yeah.
with James Franco.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was like that whole world was just
Yeah,
gross looking.
that was incredible. The Wicked. Not
the Wicked one. But like the world building in the Wicked was really cool. Jory, what's your take on the Wicked?
What do you think about Wicked?
People are
I liked
asking if it was
I
over.
follow a creator who doesn't like it because of the color scheming that doesn't, because the palette is too bland, and they don't like that that the people don't pop enough. Like there's tons of shots where Elphaba is on straight green, like that shot with Fiero, where she's like walking home. It's very dark around her. It's like she's not popping in this scene. It's not like it's a movie. It needs to pop. And then there's tons of scenes where Glinda is very light and pastel, and everything is light and pastel around her. She's like, she needs to pop.
Mhm.
So that was her complaint.
Is that your complaint as well?
I see where it's coming from. I do. I did really love it, and I cried a few times
Yeah, you did.
because of who I am.
Yeah, you are.
It's a ginger thing.
It must be.
Cry during movies.
But I'm like, you know what? I do kind of see that. That maybe is something that could have been better.
I disagree. I think it makes it feel real, like
I feel like
realistic.
there was reason
the
for
James
it.
Franco one.
Was,
James Franco didn't
yeah.
make it, but
You need to go out.
Mom, you're not
Fair.
supposed to be in
Go.
here.
And you're not allowed to be in
Go.
three girls and 3 dogs just
Go
barged
on.
in.
Go girl.
Well,
What
Bye.
are you pointing at?
the
Pickaxe.
Oh,
Um,
because you stole her
anyway,
yarn.
I think that's mine.
Is it?
It is mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
The potion? Yeah.
Is it?
I want to play with it.
Light it up.
It's you-
up,
go out.
up.
You're not allowed on camera.
I want to play with it.
This is yours?
It is
Then
mine.
why did they play with it all day when it got to
That
our
one
house?
time because they got it from me. I didn't give it to them.
Oh no.
They're mischievous.
I
And
want to
and
like.
there it goes. There
I
it
want to
goes.
put like a touch sensor in there, or like a. What do you can like sense when it's like turning sideways, so the liquid can
Oh,
all
that
like
would be
visually
cool.
flow. That can be
Is this
kind of
your
fun.
wallet?
Yeah, it's a little used.
Anyway,
I
Jor-
bought that in Orlando like 10 years ago.
Oh, is that your same
Show
wallet?
the audience.
That's cool.
Yeah, I bought this in Orlando, Florida, like forever ago.
It
And
looks
it's-
dead.
Yeah, you had that like 15 years ago.
Yeah,
like in high school, right?
It's magnetic. It's been the funnest
They
thing
have those
you can
still. Did you know
you
they
can stick
guess
it
what?
to things.
Guess
That's
what?
not
They
magnetic.
still
That's
exist.
not magnetic. Yeah.
They still exist.
They can't see that. They can't see that.
I know, but
They can't see
but
that.
you get it.
They can't see that.
Did it work?
They can't see that either.
They
It's
can't
dark.
see that.
But yeah, no, I think that there's this danger of making things too
Too colorful or too poppy?
yeah, too poppy and too like overly like color theoried. That it starts to look unnatural.
I like the animals a lot. Like they weren't like fully
the
CG
animals-
realistic or anything, but I like the way that they interact with things and how the world was set up to like accommodate for them and stuff
It was
too.
very well done.
It's
Very,
very
like
fun.
the world building.
They think
was
it
phenomenal.
out. They think
Yeah.
it through.
So anyway, but yeah, I like it when there's like in movies when there's sometimes like an unflattering shadow on somebody
Mhm.
or like the color doesn't quite match everything because then it just feels like, oh, they're not on a green screen, they're in a real place.
Yeah.
And especially nowadays, just because everything feels like it's on a green screen or the LED walls and stuff, and it's refreshing to see something real. And I really liked that about Wicked. That being said, it might be a little overrated, but
I think Glenda's popular song was really funny.
I thought it was
She
fine.
would her little squeaks and squeals.
Oh, she was great.
She's
She's
a little
amazing.
chihuahua is what it felt like, and I love the
She was a great
vibe.
choice for the role.
They
Have
were
you guys,
they were both.
Have
very
you guys
good.
ever seen Pets? She reminds me of the little white dog in Pets. Like just full on
Yeah.
squeaky adorable thing. Like it's funny.
She reminds me of that one girl with red hair in that Nickelodeon show. What
I
was that
know
called?
what you're doing right now, and I hate you.
What was that?
Cat,
That's it. That's it.
you know the character she played?
Yeah. She reminds me of that person.
What are you talking about?
Anyway, I'm talking about a character that she played in another thing.
Oh, okay.
Any good book suggestions you might have? The Bible?
Anything by Brandon Sanderson if you're a fan of fantasy.
Come on,
not,
Zulius.
not as good for your soul as the Bible, probably. But,
It's close though, isn't it?
but he there's some good emotional stuff happening in Sanderson's books. Like he takes some mentally hurt people and does some crazy stuff with them, and like it's crazy. And they get over and they overcome it, and it's really inspirational. So I'd recommend a lot of Sanderson books. Recently, I've been reading a book about We Are Legion, We Are Bob. It's about a guy who duplicates himself across the galaxy.
And we need to make a movie about it.
It's really funny.
George's picking my hair for bugs. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Let's see. Falcon had to head
Should
out.
love your cousin.
Gigolo.
Said Hannah says hi, I think.
Oh, no, that's
Scroll
my
down.
friend.
Oh, that's
my
yeah,
buddy.
yeah. That's Neil's buddy. That's right. I knew it was somebody that we knew.
I was like, I saw Hannah says hi, and I was like, which?
Let's see.
Slay the
Oh, Mark.
Princess. Hiya. Play Unplugged to be... Unplugged looks kind of fun, too.
That sounds.
Oh,
fun,
wait,
but I don't
that's
remember.
that weird one that you made me play, isn't it, Jigglypuff? That's a funny one. I want to see your reaction to that. You and Jory should both
I
play
won't.
that.
I won't look into it at
Yeah,
all. so
don't.
if
You and Jory
wanna-
need to play that one. That's
Okay.
that's a fun, weird...
Plug and play?
It's got some innuendos that are pretty fun. Ancient Roman name. What?
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Mark
Hi, Hannah.
changed his name to Marcus Alanus.
Hey, Hobbit wife, says Leon.
Let's see, Julianne. So I know y'all are definitely skeptical of the Wicked movie when it was announced, and through the first looks, opinions now that it came out. I guess we already just talked about
Yep.
that. Stand by my assertion that
Warden!
assertion.
Oh, was that when you came in?
The only my
Yeah.
big thing with Wicked was, and I thought about this. This was my big like. I really didn't have many critiques about it, but the biggest one came when they were singing "One Short Day" in the Emerald City, right? And their voices are like they're singing together. Everybody's singing around them, and it occurred to me that the two main characters' voices were very similar to each other, and were also very similar to everybody else. And I was like, the original Wicked, and with Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth, their voices are each so different from each other and so unique that they stood out, and it had this really cool effect. And when they sang together, it was like just so unique and so special.
That's
and
true.
then right after I thought that, spoilers, they both cameoed in that song.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as they
You could
started
tell the
singing,
difference?
it was like night and day. And I was like, "What? That's what I was thinking." I was like, "That's a unique voice." And then it's okay. The baby's crying. That's fine. And then
That's a good take.
It's
That
my
makes
baby, not
sense.
yours, in case you guys were wondering. And so
I'm always worrying.
And then as soon as they were done singing, and the very, very talented actresses that were playing the roles started singing again, it was like, and I lost their voices again. Like, I couldn't quite pick them out. But the original singers, and then also just everybody that has come after them on Broadway, I feel like they've emulated that very well, and they've cast them very well to kind of match that same tone.
I will
But
say the
Wizard,
movie
didn't do it
The
very
Wizard
well.
was pretty fun.
Oh, the Wizard was fantastic.
Because
Yeah,
he
I loved
always
it.
is.
I loved
You
it.
can't go
That was
wrong with Jeff Goldblum.
Fantastic casting. The whole
So
movie was well cast.
I think that was a little bit more unique. Jeff Goldblum's kind of take on. I don't know if I liked his
Yeah.
song.
Nobody
Nobody
likes that song. I liked it. I thought it was funny.
But I think he did good for what he was doing. He definitely became a wizard that you didn't like at the end.
yeah,
for
but
sure.
I
love that guy.
yeah, I think everybody was very well cast. That was my only, and it's a nitpick. Sure, I can sing better than both of them, but not many
Yeah.
can beat me. So it's obviously I'm not critical. But anyway, yeah, that was that.
That's
Should we review movies? Should that be our thing? Should we start reviewing movies?
That would mean that I would have to get opinions on things, and I'm just so bad at that. Somebody
I don't know, you have
texted me.
opinions on Wicked.
Somebody from like the crew work that I do texted me this game, this online movie trivia game about different movies and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know enough about movies to do this. I probably should.
They're
being
like, aren't
movie
you a
critic, 'cause
filmmaker?
I know. I'm like, I need to show this to Danon and see if he can win.
Yeah.
I have
No.
a question.
Oh, okay.
Can you, is it possible if you can stop putting ads in the live streams?
I don't know.
They're annoying.
Are they? Can I do
Sure
that?
can.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Done.
Bless you.
Sorry, everybody.
Bless.
Sorry, everyone. I'm not.
I don't know if it
Now
bugs
you're-
everyone else, but it bugs me.
now you're
I'm
here
like,
'cause
it's
you
live.
wanna be.
I'm done. Stop
That's
it.
okay. Good. Thanks
Here
for.
already.
We need your 0.001 cent. Golly.
Please. Hey.
Anyway. But yeah, what's another movie we should review real quick? One that we've both seen. I'll let them decide. So any movie that we've both seen, but you guys have to know that we've both seen it. So
Yep.
good luck.
Good luck with that. Give you a hint. It's not Lord of the Rings.
That's what we should do on Gamers in the Garage for it's like an episode. Is we should just have you force me to watch that.
Cage will let it for free.
Okay.
And Cage is funny
Cage
too.
actually has mentioned that he would do it for free. I
And
feel bad.
he could
hitting him
probably
up,
like
but-
give us a quote of like a lot of like funny lines or things we could put into to make it.
Yeah, Cage, I'll reach out and I'll see if you really want to. And we wouldn't actually exploit you or into slavery or anything like that. But if you want to help, that'd be fun. We'd love it. And yeah, Cage is like the sixth funniest person on the planet.
And if we
so-
suddenly get like 1 million subscribers because of your edits, then hey, I mean, then we gotta hire you.
then we'll fire you and take all the money ourselves.
I mean, yeah, that.
Do you still have the Master Chief helmet? Yes, I do. Ellie. So yeah. So if any, should
Isn't
we?
it?
If you guys donate $5 for every $5, I'll wear it for 2 minutes. We'll do that.
Right now.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, sure.
I'll take money. We'll pay Cage with.
I'm
whatever
not gonna
we
wear
get
the
from the stream.
Cortana hair.
For
money.
Don't know where that. I do know where that is actually. Just kidding. I do know where that is. Spin-off episode talking about Noble Six's rise through the ranks as the team straight dies. Noble 1 at what cost? Noble Six's rise through the ranks was nepotism because there were Master Chief and Cortana's babies. Just fair. I mean, you think that the children of Master Chief, Halo, and Cortana aren't gonna be total bad A's? Of course they are. So
I made a mistake. I forgot how cringy and painful it is every time you make one of these.
every time I open my
It's like
mouth,
just someone's like stabbing the heart of my childhood. Just, you know.
Cap
every
Neckbeard,
time.
what is floating and swinging in the background?
Probably the ghost that knocked down that.
You
piece of
guys,
paper.
don't say that. The ghost gets stronger when you bring him up. That's not that, is it? No, that's out of.
Someday the ghost's gonna make this fan fall on
It
us.
was,
though.
it was
And
the,
will do some
okay.
damage.
This is the last we're going to talk about on this stream. Captain Neckbeard. It was the ghost.
Okay.
Just ignore it, and he won't get stronger.
Is this the year that we're gonna make our ghost hunting video?
Oh yeah, we had an
Is this the
idea.
year?
We had an idea to do.
I'm just gonna give it to him.
Excuse me. No.
I'm lower on health than you.
That's not even a health
Is
potion.
it a swift potion?
Yeah,
Or-
it's a super speed
It
potion.
changes every time. You don't know what color it is. Now it's green. So what's the
Just
green one?
go. Just. Now it's a fire resistance potion.
Look, ready? Magic. Wait.
Nope.
Magic.
Nope.
Magic.
Yep. What's red? Isn't blue just straight water? I don't remember. Let's see. This may be a multi-part message. Okay, this is from Hunger Canadian, and I'm gonna let you answer it, no matter
'Kay.
what it is.
Okay. Should I
Okay.
read it too?
I'm gonna read it to you, and you answer.
Okay.
This may be a multi-part message, but in my coding class, oh, this is actually good for you.
'Kay.
In my coding class, we accidentally used the wrong variable and caused the enemies to spin in place like a Beyblade instead of
Oh.
gently rotating to where it was facing.
Right.
So I was suggesting that a neat short could be to show what happens when you do something almost right, but with hilarious side effects.
That sounds fun.
Oh,
I like that. There are a lot of variables that sound the same too that do not do the same thing. So that could be kind of fun.
Oh,
just to
that'd
plug
be
it all
funny. Okay, yeah, that
like
makes
that.
sense. I like that. That'd be very funny.
in. I like that.
Let's see. I watch movies for the story, as long as it's a good story. 5 stars for me, said Mark on Wicked.
Here we go. Here we go.
Maybe we
Out of
should
what?
talk about movies.
Out of how many stars?
Presumably,
Because there's a lot of stars in the sky. So I mean,
yeah,
how many
Presumably at least 5.
of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like, is this like a Mario Party sort of thing? Like, 5 stars isn't that much.
I mean,
Depending on who you're
any
playing
star in a like a Mario Kart race though is definitely gonna do something.
5
for you.
stars in a 3-lap Mario Kart race? That's a lot of stars.
And also, I mean, like, it's always the end stars in a Mario Party that always get you anyway.
That's
Those
what
last after game
that's-
stars where it's like, okay, I didn't do anything, but I get 3 stars. Yeah, what is?
Yeah, sometimes it feels unearned, and it's just pointless.
Sometimes.
What we should do is, okay, so we should start this podcast where we review movies, and every single one we rate it 5 stars. Every single one, 5 stars.
Okay.
But what is it out of?
Okay. So we changed the ending. 5 stars out of bananas.
What was
Just-
that? What was that? That would be 5 stars out of the entire night sky. That was horrible.
That was awful.
Or yeah, 5 stars in a really close Mario Kart
5
race.
stars in a 5-star restaurant. That's perfect.
5 Estrellas from Dora the Explorer.
I'm gonna give it a 1 star, but it's the star at the end of a Mario Kart race, right before the finish line.
Yeah, it was a bad movie, but it ended really well. So that's one well-placed star.
One well-placed star. That's good.
Man.
I could do that.
Okay, I
And
like
then
it.
tie that into our almost ideas thing. We could always do an almost idea on top
like
of a
that.
review.
Should we
So
start a guy?
we start
okay.
a review and then we do an almost idea.
I mean, we got a good amount of viewers at the moment. Should we just
Are
start
we
a
having
podcast?
Are we having fun?
Should we just start a podcast? We have a podcast idea.
Let's do it right now. Just stop what we're doing. Start a
Well, let's
podcast.
keep answering. Well, we're answering questions. Let's keep answering.
Just
questions.
test just like a 2-minute podcast. Do a 2-minute podcast.
Okay, let's answer a couple more questions.
Okay.
And then we'll do that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Plasma would recommend the light novel book series Ascendance of a Bookworm. I've never heard of that.
Does an actual like
Can you
like
explain?
worm
You know what, Plasma?
who read books like
can-
turn into an ascended creature? What is?
Plasma, can you or Neil? Can you explain to me exactly? Because I've never heard of this. What is a book exactly?
Okay, so this is I can probably take this one.
Okay.
You know the Bible?
I do.
You've read it.
Read the whole thing.
It's got words
I have actually.
on pieces of paper, sort of thing.
It does. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, books are kind of like that, but less topics can range from some fantasy for some made up stuff
Mhm.
to some maybe.
You're
more
really
real stuff.
you're really wanting me to lean into like some sacrilegious jokes.
No,
here,
no,
right?
no. I don't. I'm just saying.
You're setting me up for
I'm
something.
just
not
trying.
gonna
I'm
do
just
it.
trying to work with something that you know. I'm actually being helpful right now.
You
I'm
know
trying to
the-
work with
you
something
know
that
the
you know
Bible.
and bring it into something that's it's more well known. Just out there. Yeah, that's a book.
That's a book.
You gotta
Oh, well, it makes perfect sense.
makes sense, right?
Paige likes my Nickelodeon joke. Thank you.
You just can't play dumb on it. Is the problem.
Rose said the Bible joke made her laugh. Her, I'm assuming her, laugh, wake up the whole house.
You
That's
never
good.
know. Roses have thorns.
Marcus said. Marcus said movie reviews. Oh yeah, we did do a movie review of the Dora.
Oh, that's
movie.
right, the Dora
The one
movie
where you
with
like
Nate.
fell asleep while me and Nate were talking about it.
Yeah,
we were
like-
talking about cinematography and themes
I'm
and stuff.
like, this was a dumb movie about a
I didn't
girl with a
like. I didn't
backpack.
like it.
You don't have to go that deep on it.
It was a good movie.
It was pretty fun.
I really liked it actually.
Should we make like a better live action Dora that's like actually serious, like a Tomb Raider esque Dora the Explorer?
I don't know
me
that
as
I
Dora.
don't know. I don't know that I want to. I think I
with
was.
me as Dora.
I think that was a really good live action Dora the Explorer.
Let's do a gender bender episode of Dora the Explorer with me.
I don't really want to.
We should though. This is for me, not for you.
Okay, if you make it,
I have
I'll
dreams
help
that I
you.
want to get accomplished too. Okay, and this
I'll-
is one of them.
Listen, if you need any help, I will glad to help. But this is your movie, not mine.
Muchos gracias.
Yeah. Okay, Captain Neckbeard wants us to review Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3.
Cool.
You've seen all those, right? Yeah. Don't. Me.
Have I seen Pirates of the Caribbean, Danon?
Have you seen it recently?
No.
Good, me neither. So,
Can we restart
the
that?
first one.
Do we have to watch a movie before we review it, or are we just
Yeah,
gonna go into it? Probably
probably,
be smart.
yeah.
The night before or something.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean 1.
Do we watch it
It's-
together?
I
Or
don't
do
think-
we
don't
do
have
it
to.
separately and take our own separate notes?
I think we could watch it together, especially if it's a new movie. We'd go to the movie together.
Go to Take One events.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. But do a little private screening. But yeah, no, we have so yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean 1.
Lord of the Rings.
Fantastic.
Great to
Pirates
get
of the
you to
Caribbean
finally
1.
watch Lord of the Rings.
Pirates of the Caribbean 1 is a really great movie. One of the best, like, because that wasn't Disney's first attempt to make a Disney land ride into a movie, and every single one was bad. And then also there were other attempts to make pirate movies at the time,
Right.
and they all flopped horribly. And then Pirates of the Caribbean comes out, and everybody's like, "This is gonna be lame," and it was phenomenal. And it really is a really, really good movie. And don't even get me started on the music. I'll let Neil rave about that. But
Keira Knightley.
I want to rave about Keira Knightley. Just kidding. I have my wife in the other room and she's watching. I'll let you rave about her too.
Rave about
Orlando
Orlando
Bloom.
Bloom.
Oh man! Did you
Those
see him
two
in that
together.
Super Bowl commercial yesterday? He still got
Was
it.
he in one?
He was
Oh,
in
I
one.
missed a lot of commercials.
And he wasn't shirtless, but his shirt was open, and you could see his.
Yeah, a bit of a
his
V-neck
chest.
situation.
No. It
Oh,
was a button-up
unbuttoned.
shirt all the way open on the beach.
Oh,
And he's definitely older. Like, he's got an old man bod a little bit. But it was like, if I could look like that when I'm his age, I would be the happiest person on the planet.
Like Kennedy, his kind of muscle old man, or
Yeah, kind of Kennedy.
That's cool.
Yeah, kind of RFK.
all right.
But anyway,
Orlando Jr.
very good. The action was phenomenal. The story's super fun. I love the magic and like the weird, spooky stories. It was the first movie that I ever saw in theaters more than once.
Is one of those videos that's those movies that are almost kind of grounded in reality a little bit. Like, these are the kind of curses that I could believe exist
Yeah,
in the Caribbean, you know?
Oh, totally.
And there
yeah.
wasn't like none of their animation was overdone. Like, the whole underwater CG scene was like the first big like CG part. Really, I guess the lot
Yeah.
was throughout it, but
And those
But it
skeletons.
looks so good!
And the skeletons were so realistic, but also so stylized. Like, it gave me nightmares. It scared me.
that
as
whole
a kid.
underwater scene just looks so cool. With
So
everybody
cool.
hiking underwater.
My like one of my favorite lines of all time is the whole like, "Well, Miss Turner, you don't believe in ghost stories. Well, you're in one."
You're
and it's
in
just,
one.
And then he turns into a skeleton. just this.
drinks wine and goes through his whole body.
And then the music is like the spookiest, but like
so
craziest
good,
thing.
dude.
They scare the living daylight out of her. She runs inside, and they all just turn around and start laughing. Like, it's just.
Here's the problem: if we have a movie like this that we love so much, we have to find at least like 3 things wrong with it if we can.
Well, okay.
Like, if we're both in agreement that this movie is the best,
Okay, well here
what
this
are
will be
3
easy. This will be easy.
criticisms you would give the Pirates of the Caribbean?
My 3 criticisms are Pirates of the Caribbean 2, 3, and 3.
We'll start with 1. Is there anything wrong with 1?
No, well, the question wasn't Pirates of the Caribbean 1. It was Pirates of the Caribbean 1 through 3. So 1, perfect.
Okay.
2, unless, do you have something?
No,
That's what I thought, darn it.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty tight.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3, honestly, they're good. It shouldn't have been 2 movies. It should have been 1 movie, I think, because it did get stretched out a bit. And the whole, like, hey,
The first
Will
scene
and
on
Keira, Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley are going to get married, but then it was like, but are they? They're having love issues? I don't know.
Really, won't they?
That was kind of lame. It's like, yeah, they're fine. They're good.
They're solid. They fought a whole thing together.
Yeah, they're all good. My mic keeps doing funny stuff.
But then Will starts getting like, emotional about it or whatever, and starts feeling self-conscious.
And then they're like, is Jack actually in love with them?
Or maybe it's the
Whatever.
lieutenant guy again.
Yeah, it's just, and it was all kind of lame.
Whereas
Um,
you go back to the first movie, the first like ship scene where she sees them all as skeletons, like that's such a good like one take sequence, pretty much.
It's so good.
I love that movie so much. Guys.
Now, I don't want to hate on 2 and 3 because it does have one of the best villains
And some of the
in
best
any-
music
in
along with that
anything.
villain.
Yeah.
His
And-
freaking organ scene.
And the best animation. His like lullaby song that he has on his music box is it's on my playlist of like top favorite emotional like music. So good. And it's so cool too because the song, it starts with the lightest little music box, and then it just goes straight into hard organ, and then it goes back, and it's just like so intense. It's so good.
Bill Nighy does amazing
Oh
as
my
Davy Jones.
goodness.
So freaking good.
That man could murder me in a brutal,
if he does it with an accent,
horrible
I'm
way.
in.
As long as he's talking to me while he's doing it, I'm happy. I'm like, yes, please, keep going. That's good. But yeah,
Something else we could do in this podcast is we could pick an actor and we have to argue about what the best like 5 movies that actor's been in.
You need to go kiss your girls goodnight.
you didn't hear what I said about Bill Nighy, did you?
No.
Okay, good. Okay.
Roll back the clip.
Yeah, I'd rather you hear what I said about Keira Knightley than.
What did he say?
Sorry, I had to go under your mic.
What's your
It's
favorite
Ginger's in the
pirate
attic now.
movie?
My favorite pirate movie?
Yeah.
Probably Pirates of the Caribbean. I know
first
someone
one?
asked about that. Oh, of the 3?
Of the 3.
I honestly, it's been so long that I've seen them that I don't know that I could, differentiate them.
Oh, really? Like it's all blended together now?
Yeah, I know there's certain things that, are in the first and the last, but I'm like, the
Couldn't
second
tell
one.
you which ones. What's your favorite movie besides Pirates of the Caribbean?
My favorite
Top,
movie?
top favorite movie of all time.
I struggle with on the spot. What's your favorite? Can I tell you what we watched today? We watched Trolls 2 World Tour.
Oh, I never
It's a
watched
very
the
good
Trolls
one.
movies.
I have watched all 3 as of recently.
There's a dog right here, and he's super cute.
Hey, that's an Owen boy.
There,
Yeah.
What are you eating?
I don't know. They all got into the food that was on the table at one point.
Oh, yummy.
It's the kids' table that's down low, so they were
Oh,
just
okay. It's like, there's my leftovers I could take home.
it was right where they could reach it. So I was like, that's on me. That's on me.
Jory,
I should have had the
Jory
curls
doesn't
flare up.
remember an individual Pirates movie. She thinks they're all blended together in her head.
That's too bad.
I'm sorry about
I
that.
don't what's the plot of the second one?
That's the
Dead
tough
Man's
one.
Chest.
The second
It's when the
one-
Kraken started coming
okay.
out.
Now
Started
I'm
cracking
like,
around.
I know there's
okay.
the first one and the last one. The second one I was having a hard time with. That's the Dead Man's
so
Chest.
Pirates 1, right? We open on a pirate ship. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go through it. But yeah, the second one,
Jonathan.
Jack Sparrow owes his soul to Davy Jones, and he has to get out of it. And in the end, he doesn't. And then in the third one, they have to get him back.
What are you doing over there, girl?
Bear's just doing her classic bear thing.
Your kid's supposed to be in
Child is
bed.
that?
Which one do you
Go to
think?
bed.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Is there someone?
It's the baby. The baby
Aren't you
learned how
supposed
to.
to be in
Open
sleep?
doors. Go to bed. Get on your bed.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
You can tell it right
All
here.
right, have fun.
Do I need to
Get
put you to sleep?
Off.
I'll read a
Get up.
bedtime
Yeah,
story.
Go hang out with Neil. He
That
likes
once was a troll. Hi, John. Who's a good boy? Who's the best little boy? It's so good to
Alrighty.
freaking see you. I need a puzzle.
Okay, what next? Where are we?
Where are you? I'm so sorry.
I'm right here.
Cannot sleep, cannot dream tonight. When I'm with Hi.
Let's see. By the way, Cage. Oh, good morning.
Stop this pain tonight. Stop this pain tonight.
Also for a semi-serious question. Okay, we have a semi-serious question
serious
from Captain
question.
Neckbeard. Johnny, we have a serious question. Semi-serious question. Yeah, come here.
No, you're mine.
Ow.
This is a serious time.
You mentioned a video schedule of one a month starting in March, but what is / do you have a stream schedule plan? Also, yes to a podcast. Okay. We don't really. I have a few streams that I know we're gonna want to do, but I think I've wrapped up the Perfect Village, and that was what I'd been streaming for the last, for 6 months or whatever. But I want to do more challenges on like the Realm and also just stream other stuff. But I think if we do anything outside of Minecraft, we'll do it on Gamers in the Garage.
Which my goal with Gamers in the Garage too is do stuff that I want to do. So we'll see.
Neil hates Minecraft.
No, I like Minecraft.
He hates Minecraft and he hates
But I
puppies.
like playing other games and seeing you experience new things that you don't necessarily enjoy.
He likes seeing others in pain.
I like just
Yes.
seeing specifically you suffering is kind of the. But what else are friends for, man?
Neil also likes to send me communist propaganda regularly.
Doesn't sound like me.
And he
It's called
likes
memes?
he likes to and he calls it memes, but it's actually really it's stuff against the state, and
Just
it's
sick,
not good.
Just sick stuff. Like
What other
puppy videos.
what other bad stuff does Neil do? Where do I
I'm
get
just a horrible
started?
person
He's a
in
bad
general.
person.
I mean, I don't donate to charities.
Neil donates $0 to charities.
Can you believe that?
He takes dollars from charities.
Unless
actually.
it's like change I don't want.
There's
Then-
Girl Scout cookies
I give
for
it to
sale outside of
charities.
grocery stores right now, and he takes the cookies
I
and
like
he
'em-
takes the table. I don't know why, he has plenty of fold-up tables, but he
you
takes
can
the
never
entire
have
table
enough. They're not going to use it as often as I will.
and he doesn't pay for it.
I want it more than them.
The girls don't even cry; they just look at him like
Well, they understand. We
don't.
have an understanding.
they don't understand. Nobody does.
We understand.
Neil is the only one who understands
You're
himself,
the
and
only
I don't
one
even
who
know
doesn't
about that.
understand.
I don't even know that
I
he
don't know
does.
about that. Neil has
Um,
a way of doing things.
what should our podcast be called?
Bad reviews.
Bad reviews. Zulius, we had an idea. We have an idea that we've been working on for a while to start a podcast called Almost Ideas, because we come up with ideas that we don't do anything with for really like a lot.
Literally most of our friendship.
Yeah.
has been us going off on some random idea. Every car ride conversation.
And so there are a lot of podcasts that I listen to when I need to come up with ideas, because I just like turn it on in the background, and then like they'll say stuff and I'll go, huh, and then my brain will just go off in that direction. And so it's kind of meant to be like a companionship podcast where it's like, hey, you're trying to come up with stuff, listen to us and steal our ideas, do whatever you want with them. And
I feel like we could do different segments, like movie reviews in there too. Why not just add that along?
so maybe that's just a part of it, or maybe we do that's a separate thing. I don't
more
know.
than one podcast.
I know. I don't know that I want to do more than one podcast.
So much work.
I don't even know that I
I
want
don't
to
know
do
one
one
podcast.
podcast. Okay, we'll do a podcast.
What are we, YouTuber?
Okay, we just said the same thing
God.
at the same time. That's legally we're now obligated to.
Does that
How
count
do
as
these
signing a contract? Shoot, we already bought and sold the podcast.
Dang.
That's the worst.
Rose is a her. Okay, good. Despite the thorns. But she's heading to bed because it's late.
Good night, Rose.
See you in another year or some months. Let's see. I've heard that part of the reason Davy Jones did look so well with the CGI Squid Man was because they only did his hand and head, and it wasn't human skin. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the reason why it did so well is because with humans, if you're doing a CGI human, there's that uncanny valley. But with Davy Jones, because he was a sea monster,
Which you've never seen before. You've never seen a squid man actually in person.
yeah, you could get away with a lot. And so
And having it, I feel like having things wet helps too.
Totally
like having that
does.
sheen where you can reflect it off of stuff inside the more you can reflect things off of the the ship and stuff and have it look good on the skin. Like that helps a lot.
Yeah, and that was something too. Where the thing is we're at a point with CGI where you can make anything look as real as you want, but it takes a lot of time and it costs a lot of money, and so studios are like, well,
how do we shortcut this?
We
and
want,
cheat
yeah,
this?
yeah. They're trying to find as many shortcuts, so any corner to shave and everything, and so they
So they hire Weta.
so they hire the worst. No, I'm just kidding.
No, literally the best.
But they'll hire a company and they go, like The Flash is a good example. The CGI was horrible, but it wasn't the artist's fault. They were just like, hey, you have a week to do these 5 shots, which the low level CGI stuff that we do, it takes a lot longer than a week, and to do like one. And to make it good, and
which is why you want to do a lot of if you have like a guy who does CG as like one of the directors or producers or someone who's like in the top ranking part of it, it helps a lot more because they understand what it takes to get a good shot. A lot of bad CG that you see is directors who don't understand like what they're looking for in the shot,
and they just say, well, we'll fix it in post.
They shoot it wrong, and they shoot it in green screen without thinking about where it's going.
Yeah, and so...
Which example of that is, I don't know if you remember that movie. Is it Lockdown or something? Where there's like that space prison,
oh my gosh.
And there's that one shot on the motorcycle.
Has anybody seen that movie? I hope not.
Terrible CG shot. Like, it's like, all right, I'm in this, I'm involved, this is kind of... What?
Yeah, Neil and I...
we had a visceral reaction in the theaters. We both were like,
we were bored one day and we were like, let's go see a movie. There weren't any other movies. We were like, well, let's go watch this one movie called Lockdown with Guy Pearce in it. Sure, why not? And like after like 10 minutes, this one shot of him on a motorcycle comes up and we're both just, what is that? And
like the rest of it, the thing is, the rest of it was okay. Like there wasn't a lot of bad CG shots. Yeah. It's just this one very horrible one.
Yeah. A lot of Marvel movies are a good example too. There's some
TV
stuff that looks really good,
too.
and then there's stuff that just looks horrible. And it's just there's so many shots that they can only pick, so many to really spend a lot of time on. Anyway, all that is to say, when they were making Davy Jones, they were like, we are spending time and money on this guy because he needs to be perfect. And the directors and everybody involved were like, they knew what they needed to do, and so they took the proper steps. And so that's why it looks as good as it does. And like another great example is like the Hulk looks amazing in the Avengers. Like,
that's true.
Photo real Hulk. The animation is spectacular. The rendering is perfect. But the Hulk in more recent projects doesn't look as good because they're not putting as much of the focus
so much on that.
And so that's just what it is. So you can't go into a movie expecting everything to look perfect.
I don't know if that tracks though so well with like Infinity War. I mean, that Hulk was pretty cool.
No, that Hulk looked great. I'm saying like the Hulk in like
She-Hulk is
She-Hulk
okay?
was fine.
I never saw
honestly,
She-Hulk.
honestly, She-Hulk was. I really like She-Hulk. That's my unpopular opinion. I thought it was really, really good. It was very funny. It wasn't meant to be a super serious Marvel project. I enjoyed it. My girls love it. And so like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel are their favorite.
That's cool.
Superheroes. So I love that for them, and honestly, it's a good show.
I love that for them.
I do. And the CGI wasn't that distracting to me, but it is objectively not as good. And genuinely, it's just not as good, not distracting to me. But
John,
he's Johnny boy.
Come here, Johnny boy.
I'm with my dad.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Dane and I was going to list the same problems with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Bravo, there we go.
Episode 2 and 3 and 3. Personally, I think 3 or 1 is my favorite. No, it's 1, but that's fine.
If you had to pick a favorite scene from 2, what would it be? I think my favorite scene is the I don't think it's on 2, where they're on that wheel.
That's a good one. That's a fun one. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite sequences.
I think the organ scene is in 2.
Yeah,
where he's trying to get the key.
Is that the one where he's on?
Yeah.
No, it's not that one. It's before that.
Bucket?
Oh, where Davy Jones is standing in the bucket.
that's
a good
3,
one.
isn't it? I think that's in 3.
Where's that 3?
That would be 3.
See, that's the problem. I don't remember which is which, but
that's
I do.
When Turner turns.
Yeah, I do like all that though.
Turner turns.
Let's see.
Dim and Dumber.
Trolls Band Together is my new favorite. Trolls is a good series.
I was
I
talking about
finally watched all the Trolls movies. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
They're solid.
Are they?
They're kids movies.
Okay, yeah, but they're
Yes,
They're very
Twilight.
funny.
they're funny.
They're
okay, they're
very
written
funny.
well. That's
and
good.
you would appreciate the animation is very unique.
Okay, is it
Because
like it's like on the twos or something, or is
it's
it?
no, it's all felt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like it looks like felt. The water is like that shimmery like plastic
That's
cellophane.
the one.
That's fun.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
and like just the
It's
way
very
that it's
different. It's so
animated,
fun.
you can tell it's one of those projects where the directors and the producers were like, "Hey, animators, here's all the time you need.
Have fun.
Have as much fun as you want."
I love that.
Is very you would really actually enjoy it. And the writing's spectacular. The acting's great.
Speaking of animation, after this, I have a top secret animation that we should do.
Okay.
That for a kids show. I have an idea.
Have you watched any more of the Amazing Digital Circus?
No, we should watch
it's a
an
good one.
episode tonight.
Everybody
though, 'cause
should
I
watch
can't
the
go home
Amazing
yet.
Digital Circus.
This is
So funny.
It's good.
My dad hates it so
Really?
much.
Really?
Yeah, he
Just
does
like it
not
makes him
it.
unnerved or what?
I showed it to him. He was just like,
Not for me.
"What
Dumb.
is this?" And I
Okay.
was like, "What are you talking about? It's so funny."
It's because it's our kind of humor.
Bubble, you can't say stuff like
Can't say stuff like that.
that. Let's
There's a lot of
see.
laugh out moments in that.
So funny. If you guys do movie reviews, you should review the Marvel movies. Should we just review every single Marvel movie?
Oh yeah, starting with Iron Man.
I haven't.
My favorite.
You know what? I fell off. I haven't seen. I think it was after. I didn't see Secret Invasion,
Is that out
and I
yet?
haven't seen anything
Is
since.
that a show or is that a movie?
It's a show, and it's
Okay.
terrible from what I've heard.
I haven't watched anything after Infinity War. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, none
Okay.
of Hawkeye or
Hawkeye was fine.
any of the Captain America ones.
The TV shows are now like they're like comic books in the sense that you don't need to read every single comic book
Yeah.
to get like
To
the
get the
big
gist.
main comic, like because they'll do their
Loki
big
was definitely
crossovers.
helpful if you want to watch
Oh right,
yeah,
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool 2 or
yeah.
Wolverine, whatever it was. Yeah.
Um,
Because that was a bit rough if you haven't seen it, but that's a really
Yeah,
good show.
yeah.
I love Loki. That's a good show.
yeah, Loki's great. I haven't seen season 2 yet.
It's so good.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
know.
freaking
I've
good.
heard. I actually avoided most spoilers too. Like I know how the
Really?
end is, but I don't know what's in between.
and was rocking.
Would you ever want to do an above head camera thing and like play board games? No.
Like Twister?
No.
Danon hates board
He hates
games.
board games.
No.
But-
You want to play card games?
Someday, I'll get him to play D&D with us.
Listen.
Mm.
If someone wants to come play board games with me, or card games, I would love that.
Yeah, she would.
Canasta.
And I love it when people come over and play with her, and then I just go and I play Minecraft.
Danon won't play, but we can.
I don't know why, but yeah, I despise board games. It's so
I love spoons.
You just don't like
Have
sitting
you
in one
played
spot.
Spoons?
It's so-
I am not allowed to play spoons.
The one where you run across
I run
the
out of
house?
spoons.
Or the one...
I run out
The
of
one where
spoons
there's
when
spoons
I.
in the middle and you try and get four
See,
of a
we
kind,
did
and then
spoons,
you grab a spoon as
but we
quietly
did
as
we did it we
possible.
did it where we throw a spoon at the end of the hallway, and then basically if you're the first one down, you have to run and grab a spoon and get it before everyone else does.
See, and this is what I hate about board games is
Violence.
it's like let's explain these crazy weird rules and all these things, and I can
Beating each other
I can
up.
respect
Spoons isn't
it.
even that hard.
I can
Four of a
respect
kind,
it.
grab spoon.
Let's teach you Magic the Gathering.
understand.
That's a great game. That's an easy
Um,
game.
Anyway,
Literally, Captain.
America! Hey! Whoa! Just saw your
You
comment.
say it and immediately, I love Magic
Sorry,
the
I started
Gathering.
playing that on the phone recently. It's a good game. It's fun.
that's funny. But yeah, no, we maybe I
All the
don't
way
know.
home.
If you guys will watch it, then maybe we'll do it because that's how Neil
Let's
got me to
force
play video
Danon to
games.
be in pain. Let's play board games.
That's all Halo was. Me and Pain, but I enjoyed hanging out with you guys, so maybe I'll like it. I don't know. Yeah, we'd be open to that.
I like seeing you in Pain.
Yeah, whatever.
That's a solid-
That'd be a good way to bring
Would you,
Pain
okay,
back.
real quick, when we do Halo VR, are you doing that right in Legendary? You just jumping right in? Back to the hardest difficulty, you think?
Hardcore?
Yeah.
Oh, Halo.
Halo, yeah. Are you
Oh.
doing Legendary, you think? Or are you going to start off back on
I
like,
never
heroic
did
or-
Legendary. I only
Yeah,
got
you
to
did.
Heroic.
No, you did. Oh, not in the first game, did you?
I don't think I ever did Legendary. I
Yeah,
only
you-
ever did Heroic.
No, you got
You
to
did
Legendary
Legendary
on
one.
Halo 5 or Halo 4, too. Both of
Did I?
those. Yeah.
I think you started doing
You
Legendary
Halo
on
4,
one of
because
them.
Halo 4 we did Heroic and it was too easy.
No, I thought you
Or
went.
something like that. Or it was ODST was too easy or
I thought
something.
you started over and started doing Legendary.
during I thought, didn't you?
Oh, we did a
We did a co-op on Legendary.
co-op on Legendary, but yeah.
Mm.
Sure,
fun.
I guess. I don't know.
Maybe we
Go
should
back and
just
look.
maybe
I
we
don't
should
know.
just start with the flood level in VR. No prep at all.
Oh,
Just
no.
dump you right in.
That will I will poop my pants. You guys are gonna.
An actual like elite freaking flood guy coming at you. That'd be
That sounds
VR?
that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. I'm actually getting
Remember when I was gonna play
freaked
VR
out.
with your dad?
Yeah, I do.
He'd freak
What
out
happened to that?
more than
I don't
ever.
know. Anyway, Riff is new in the chat, it looks like. Sorry, we're getting to you, I promise. Hello. I've watched you guys for years. Started watching your videos when I saw you guys in the Halo compilation video of Noob's First Flood. Yep, okay. Okay,
Mhm.
great.
Great,
I've been a
great.
huge fan
Good one.
since. Well, thank you. Digital Circus has been awesome. Love all these indie animated shows coming out. The indie animated shows like like Digital Circus. I
Yeah,
thought he was
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
I thought he was talking about
Indie
like
animated.
I thought he was talking about like She-Hulk and
No.
These little indie animated movies.
these little projects by these passionate filmmakers.
these little
low budget.
Marvel.
Hate board games but love the miniature ones.
Hmm.
Miniature ones. Trying to get into Magic myself. I'm just reading all of Riffs because
You know
I
what we
feel
got to
bad
do?
for not-
What do I got to do is I just got to trick you into playing the video game with me, and then we play Tabletop Simulator, which is where you can play any like board game.
Yes, Neil, but you
We just
forget.
sneak you in.
Neil, but you forget. I also hate video games.
I know.
So I'm not. You're not tricking me into. You're just. I'm
But we have
begrudgingly
you locked
accepting.
in for. But we have you locked in for the live stream, and then we.
Oh, okay. So
That
we're
kind.
already
And then we
streaming.
can't back out.
We're already streaming.
Now
Exactly.
you've been tricked.
Okay.
We could play Betrayal in the House on the Hill on Tabletop Simulator.
You like
Okay.
13
I don't
Dead
know
End
what-
Drive.
I don't know what any of those are. So
You
sure.
ever played like Apples to Apples or Cards Against Humanity or anything?
Yeah.
I played Cards
You
Against
have-
Humanity with her family once or twice or so. I don't know. It's all a blur.
Did you like that one? Or nope?
No, not really.
Really?
No, I mean once I'm into it, I'm into it. Like once I know the rules and I understand it and stuff, and I'll play. But whenever I'm playing, even when I'm into it, I'm like, this is gonna be over soon, right? Like we're almost done. We're almost done, right? And we almost never are. And then we finish, and I'm like, that was fun. and then they're like, hey, we should do this again. And I'm like,
Sure.
no.
So
Anyway,
what do you like to do, Daniel? That we can
He likes to
stream?
do
I like
yard
to,
work.
I like to do yard work, man. Like I
We're
was
almost there with our backyard.
yesterday. I
And
was
the
I was
pool.
pruning trees, and as I'm pruning my trees, I'm like, this might be the happiest I've been in months.
You should just make next time you're pruning your trees, just set up a camera and just think a little video about like talking about stuff as you're pruning your trees.
That'd
You
be a fun
honestly
idea.
should.
Just be like, anyway, that's that.
Well, we still have to do
Life is
pistachios
kind of like
sometimes,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
life is
true.
kind of like this tree. Sometimes you gotta.
Oh, I
Dude,
think that's a whole
I
box.
genuinely have so many like
Bob Ross?
spiritual, no, like genuine spiritual like lessons
Connections
and connections
yeah.
with pruning trees.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like you
Yeah, no,
probably
this
have that.
I've heard some of
You've
that.
heard them, and so, but yeah, and as I'm pruning them, I'm thinking that too. I'm like, this tree is probably pretty upset right now that I'm cutting it down, and it's like, why are you doing this to me? And I'm like, don't we ask that of God all the time? Why are you cutting me down?
Somebody's read that parable before.
And I'm like, man, don't worry, tree. You're gonna grow big and strong the way I want you. Just how like I'm gonna grow into the man God wants me to be. It's beautiful. It really is. I'm not making jokes here, guys. This is actually for real. Anyway,
I wonder if we should do something that both of us don't like
What don't you like, Neil?
so much.
Arby's.
How could
That's
you-
the only thing that I know he doesn't
That's
like.
true. Pastrami isn't my favorite. It's just too. It's too
It's
much.
just gonna be a full stream
Too
of
much
just.
pastrami.
It's gonna be silence, and you're just gonna slide Arby's.
I'm
Right at
playing.
Neil.
I'm playing board games, and I'm forcing Neil to eat Arby's
The whole time?
the entire time.
If I can get the curly fries, I might make it work.
Oh, you'll get the curly fries, but you also have to eat all the other stuff
Dang it.
and the gross Pepsi
sauce.
soda.
Oh.
Ugh.
Let's do Whataburger.
I haven't found anything I like at Whataburger yet. I don't hate it per se because I haven't had it very much, but I don't know what I like. I'm still in and
Makes
out
sense.
all the way. Let's see. Captain Neckbeard. I love Amazing Digital Circus. What an incredible show / project. I love so much of Glitch's stuff. Murder Drones. I haven't watched any of Glitch's other stuff. Murder Drones is probably my favorite show, even though it certainly got flaws. Don't we all? Just like a tree that needs pruning. You know what I mean? Let's see. Captain Egbert loves card games.
Card games. I've just gotten to Magic the Gathering. There's an MTG game that's not Arena, that's an RPG. Like, oh really? That's fun.
Spoons can turn into violence real quick, though. Everyone
Isn't that the
trying
most
to be
fun,
as
though?
quick as...
I heard a door close.
Yesterday, I was playing a game with my brother Tate where I had a blitz ball,
Oh my
which is
gosh.
basically like a very dense wiffle ball, and I was trying to hit him with it. Like literally, I was just.
That's what
I was
Danon
just-
does for fun.
I
He
was
tries
just-
to throw things at his brother.
I
and
was
hit
just chucking it as hard as I could, and he was dodging it, and he was far enough away that he could dodge it.
him. You play variations of this
But
with your brother.
if it would hit him, or if it would go past him, my dog, my Australian Shepherd Owen, would just go fetch it and bring it back to me. So he was like, "Stop throwing that at me," and I'm like, "Stop dodging it," and he would dodge it. Owen would go get it, bring it back to me, and I would just do it again.
You know that game
So,
that you and your
that was fun.
brother like to play where you throw the ball at each other's?
Crotch ball?
Yeah. What if we did a tournament style for that with
no,
like
you need
a
to
bunch of
explain
people?
crotch ball a
and,
little
like,
better before.
like make it
No,
like
he
like
explained it.
legit like go like a really legit arena.
We
record in the center.
We
of,
talk about that every time.
but like
play
we
it, and we play it all the
legitimately
time.
do it. Like just get like
I know.
20 different people and have like maybe 5 different variations of the game.
crotch ball
Like do
underhand?
one version where you're standing or like a battleship kind of situation.
Well, there's a couple different variations of crotch ball. There's one where we're throwing it and we're trying to hit each other's crotches and we're not allowed to move. There's one where we're standing, or no. There's one where you're trying to play catch, but the person receiving has to close their eyes. There's one where you're actually just
on your bed.
bouncing a medicine ball between each other with your crotches, like you're pelvic thrusting. That one doesn't last very long.
Crotch ball billiards. Try to thrust into it.
Good night, everybody. I was trying to keep crotch ball clean. Jeez, Neil.
Laying on top of her bunny
Oh.
right in front of Bear, and it's just like
Hi.
talking with Bear.
Bear's like, I don't know what to do with you.
Oh,
Just
man.
Bear's
it, I
probably
think.
terrified.
Let's see. Yeah, Magic the Gathering and Easy go together like Florida and snow. Let's see. Miniatures like Warhammer 40K. I haven't done anything with Warhammer, but I'm excited for the show. So maybe I should learn Warhammer.
Hi. You're so stinky.
My lap is cold now
You're
because
so
there's not a
stinky
dog
cute.
in
I
it.
love
I feel
you.
like that.
Hi.
Let's see. Indie Animated sounds like a King of the Hill style show. Indiana mated.
Like a name.
Oh,
Indiana.
Indiana mated. That would be funny. I keep kicking the camera.
Stop it.
Could you?
Jerk.
Could you?
It's an earthquake.
Hi.
Let's see. Zulius, are you talking about Warhammer?
I think she's out again.
I'm doing a Space Marine army.
Probably right.
I hear her.
Let's see.
Get on your bed. You're not playing with the dogs.
She's so
She's
cute.
adorable. She's adorable.
She's so cute.
Who drinks Pepsi anymore? Nobody.
I did
Weird,
this morning.
Weird people. You did?
We had Pepsi in the house. You can't blame me. We're out of Coke Zero.
What did you drink? Like, what was it? Pepsi?
It was a canned Pepsi in the fridge.
Really?
There's like 3 of them, and I had the one.
John, you gotta work on where you step, dude.
It wasn't too bad though. I drank it on it went down. Came out
Already?
to the side. Probably it was early this morning.
Oh,
I
yeah,
imagine
maybe.
it came out already. If not,
Yeah.
then
Here's a question. What questions do you want us to ask?
oh, wow.
Kind that end with a question mark.
The one that are actual questions could be a good. Yeah, that's a good start.
Also, Dana Neal, do you know what lawn darts were? And if you don't know, look it up and we can see your reaction.
is that like spears?
Yeah,
Those
they're-
are like long darts, right?
They're darts with they're like metal darts that you throw up in the air and try not to get skewered. It's very fun. If I'm wrong, tell me and we'll look it up. But I think that's what it is.
It's like shish kebabs, but free for all, free range,
Uh,
free range shish kebabs.
Cage said y'all should co-op Space Marines 2.
That could be
Um,
fun.
I thought
I don't know nothing about it.
I thought we played that. No, we did Heck Divers.
We played Heck Divers,
Is it
which
the
we only
same?
played once.
No, we streamed it a couple times.
Did
At
we?
least on the channel. I think we've done 3 or 4
I
streams.
remember playing with the group.
But I think you were only on 1, maybe 2. Here's a question: what made you want to start making videos those long years ago?
Boredom. is
Well,
part of
we're
it.
filmmakers already. So like we've been making videos since high school, junior high, or
What
whatever.
made us want to make videos in high school? What was your inspiration?
I wanted to be famous on YouTube. So I discovered YouTube when I was like 10. And it had just come out too. Because
I wanted to make something that a lot of people saw.
Yeah. I wanted people to see it, and I wanted to get famous.
Like, not necessarily go viral. I don't know.
I wanted to
but-
go viral.
Yeah, I did want to go viral. We thought we were funny. in high
We
school.
thought we were hilarious. Do you remember? I watched. I found the Poke video.
Yeah. Wait,
We made a dumb video in a hotel
Oh, yeah.
where I was just poking
Stop
Neil,
poking me.
and we made a whole video out of it. It's very dumb, but
Didn't we like reshoot it like multiple times on that trip too?
took us a few
Like-
times. Yeah, it took us a few times to do it. Fresh Friday.
Yeah.
Shot, the one where my cousin shoots. you
I
for
like
no
that
reason.
one. That was
one's actually
fun.
very funny.
I wrote that one.
Should we just start doing weekly sketches again?
I miss
Should we
those
bring back
sketches, dude.
sketch YouTube?
Yeah, and then we just do it for the intros for our live
'Cause
streams.
YouTube used to be all sketches, like
Yeah.
people just doing these online sketches and stuff.
Smosh.
Yeah,
Big sketch channel, dude.
Julian Smith, Rhett and Link would do them,
It's true.
but Rhett and Link started doing them again. But they're different now. Like,
I've been
have you seen any of Rhett and Link's like
Uh-uh.
recent stuff? They did one. They're still doing like their Good Mythical Morning and stuff.
Mhm.
But they made one where it starts out and they're doing like this social experiment where Rhett is painted from head to toe red.
Oh yeah.
He's wearing just red, and he has red contacts in his eyes, and he's locked in a completely red room.
I've seen that.
You did see that?
That's more of like a. That's not really a sketch video.
It turns
That's
into a
more-
sketch. Did you watch the whole thing?
Oh, did it?
And then Link is blue, same thing, but all blue. And like for 10 minutes, it's this social experiment where they're like fed this food that's kind of tasteless, but they have different reactions to it. Rhett gets more aggravated. Link is more relaxed and stuff. They go to bed, and they're going to be in there for like 3 days or something like that.
Mhm.
Anyway, they fall asleep, and then they wake up and they're snuggling.
Oh, that's right.
And they're
It turns into
confused,
something
and they
else.
don't understand what's going on, and so then they start fighting, red versus blue. I was gonna save those for after Neil left.
I got my Arizona tea. I don't need to be jealous.
I wanna enjoy a cold one with
I don't
the
need to
boys,
be
but
jealous.
just you.
And Gabby's gonna come over at some point.
Oh, okay,
So you gotta enjoy them right
When-
now
We
with the
can do it
girl.
tonight, or we can do it another
it's a special Dr Pepper. I was saving it for Jory.
night. You should show the camera. 'cause it
A
looks cool.
great pepper.
It's
Sponsor us.
blackberry, Dr Pepper.
You could use a fridge full of Dr Pepper. That'd
sure
be great.
sure could.
Like Red Bull, but Dr Peppers.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Anyway, it's very funny, and then they fight and they make purple, but not like that. Calm down, guys. Though they do say they do say crude words now. They do
those.
they do F and Jeff now. They're grown
F and
ups. They've grown up.
Good for them.
But anyway, let's see.
It's like
Where are we
Hectivers
at?
meets Gears of War.
Lawn darts. We already did that.
Who drinks Pepsi anymore? MTG Forge.
Did I also hear Danon say something about Blitzball? Yeah, me and my brother wanted to do a full like YouTube channel about Blitzball, but his foot was still recovering. He broke his foot a while ago, and it was still recovering. And then it got really hot, and then we like kind of just didn't. But I still have all the Blitzball stuff. I really want to do it. It's so fun, but
You're doing
it's also really
softball right
hard.
now.
Hey, yeah, right now Tate and I we signed up for a softball league.
They're really cute.
I'm pretty good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is funny. I haven't played baseball, softball, anything since I was like 11 years old. And but I'm obsessed with baseball, and I like watch all these videos of like, here's the proper technique on how to swing. Are you swinging with your elbows out? Are you extending? You should be doing like this. Your legs should be positioned like this. And so I never actually physically practiced any of it. But I think because I had been watching so much of it, me and Tate, we would go batting practice and like batting cages, and like we kind of just worked it out. And anyway, I'm okay at it.
Way to go, man.
I'm fine. I'm not like the best, but I'm fine.
You hit the ball sometimes. You almost swung for the cycle.
Yeah, I got
Did I say that right?
Hit for the cycle.
Hit.
But
Hit
yeah.
for the cycle.
Yeah, in one game I got a single, double, and a triple, and I didn't go up for
Oh,
a fourth
baby, a
time.
triple.
But if I had gotten a home run, that would have been the cycle.
I tune out when sports gets mentioned. I don't understand sports.
Yeah, we're working on that.
I've spent enough time with Dean and at sports. He's fun to listen to explain things to me.
Neil
Not
disagrees.
everyone loves that.
Neil disagrees.
I don't understand. I'm like, okay, cool. As he tries to explain something,
I
I'm
think
like,
what it is
cool.
because Jory's a girl, I explain it in a way that, like, the preconceived notions, I explain it much more basic. And I need to remember that I need to do that with you, too.
when it comes to sports,
I assume you know things
Yes.
because you're a man.
Yeah.
I need to not.
And so I'm like, I'll be
I'm
like,
like, oh, okay.
I'll be like, you'll be like, what happened? I'll be like, oh, we got holding. So, yeah. And
Whereas
you're
I
like,
don't know what that means.
and so, but with Jory, I'll be like, oh, you see what happened is the two football players, they were pushing into each other, but one of them grabbed the other one.
Oh, we
and
weren't
pulled him.
talking about
And
baseball
so-
anymore. Oh, that makes more sense. Actually.
And they were pulling him back. That's not allowed. So they call it holding, and the other team gets to go up 15 yards.
Does
And
that
they get
make-
an automatic
Does
first
that
down.
make it easier on you?
I think I'm still looking at trees. going
Neil's
out
not
the
listening.
window.
Neil's actually not listening.
Trees go out the window as I'm watching. Whenever we're driving, that's how it goes.
So anyway, sports are fun. Anyway, what was that? Blitzball? Yeah. Anyway, blitzball's fun.
I'm thinking of my bed. I'm tired.
Okay, we'll stop talking about sports.
Space Marine 2?
It's like Heck Divers Meet Gears of War. Okay. 2 games that I played a little bit of.
We stopped playing Gears because work. I got hard.
Yeah, we kind of just stopped doing that.
I don't think it was because it was hard. We weren't bad at
we
it.
were at the last level. Like, we're on the last part.
Do I need to tell her to go to bed?
Do it.
Let's see. You guys are funny.
Excuse me. You need to go to sleep. Do I need to take you to bed? Let's go to bed.
She's
I got no authority here.
she for real is like, who are you?
Go to bed.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm just confused. Riff,
That was too nice.
You guys are funny. Lowell watched some of your
Jordan's
fan
got the
films,
mom
and they were
voice.
really good. Are you both freelance filmmakers? So we have a production company, which is Slack Shack, and so like we make projects for clients and stuff. That's how we make our money. But the fan films actually do make some money.
Yeah.
If they're fair use. If it's parodies. If it's not parody, then technically we're not supposed to.
Come
but-
here. Come here, puppy. Sit down.
Will Baldur's Gate 3
Who's that
continue
say
on Gamers in the Garage?
Hi.
That's a Neil question, actually.
Hi. Say hi. We can't say hi. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Are you going to want to play Baldur's Gate on Gamers in the Garage? It probably won't be a Gamers in the Attic thing, I think. If we do, it'll be because you're making me.
Probably not. I don't know. I feel like you didn't enjoy that one as much.
I'm just taking the trash.
And this is like, I like
It
playing...
might not be open-ended enough for you.
Yeah, like I was expecting, because I've been doing, like I've been listening to D&D podcasts and stuff, and the ones I enjoy, I particularly enjoy when it's like very loose and open to just like let the characters interact with each other. Where like I figured this out with Dimension 20.
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to so many of their, like I get about halfway through each campaign.
Uh-huh.
And I can never make it past that. And the issue that I have is because the DM, Brandon Lee Mulligan, who's amazing, he does a lot of this, like, he sets it up too much. He sets them up, like the scene and the situation and the relationships. And I kind of want them to just be like, I want him to just step out and be like, okay, anyway, here's the scene. And they let them just do whatever they want, but it all feels too little. Like it feels too polished.
Or like scripted a little bit.
Yeah,
Or...
yeah. I'm not saying that it is scripted, but it feels polished. And maybe it's just because they're really good at what they do,
Editing.
or they're good at editing. I don't know, but it doesn't get me as much. Whereas like Dungeons and Daddies,
Which I guess
is full on chaos. But that's where like the funny stuff happens and the very entertaining stuff at least for me happens. And so
that might also be kind of like because for that one it's a little bit more visual based. Brendan Lee Mulligan's one is.
because it's a YouTube.
So they
channel,
have like set scene pieces that they made already. They have to direct the crew to, you know.
Yeah.
So they probably have that kind of already planned out more or less.
well,
Whereas,
and I can hear the graphics.
yeah,
in the podcast. So
yeah.
so yeah, but
Whereas Dungeons and Daddies is like definitely very more open ended.
yeah, so
So you just like that kind of style of.
I think so. I like
Stuff.
and they don't follow the rules all the time.
Mhm.
And there are a few I found recently that I'm like I really do enjoy. There's D&D is for Nerds, which is very funny, and they definitely are not as strict on the rules, so that's fun. But yeah, and then Baldur's Gate, it's just like polished beyond polished because it's a video game. Like I'm not like, for what it is, it's incredible. It's just that's not my cup of tea, I think.
The amount of autonomy that you do have is pretty cool.
It would have been cool. It would have been nice if my character and your character could have interacted with each other.
Oh,
but
okay.
they don't. They just kind of interact with the story together.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, oh, it'd be fun if my character was like this and your character was like that. But there's not any opportunities to interact, and so it kind of is just like,
yeah.
So.
If I wasn't playing, you could talk to the companions, but yeah, not like you and me.
Well,
interacting
even
with them.
when we are playing at the same time, yeah, we can still interact with the companions, and it's I think that's probably the part that I like the most.
Mhm.
But even that's kind of not as much. Maybe if you weren't playing and we were all just focused on one story instead of dividing it up between the two, maybe it would be, but I don't know. And that's the other thing is I'm like, I don't know if I want to ask you to not play video games.
Yeah.
But it does help when you're running the stream and the chat and
having a secondary person just watch it and
we're
comments.
Yeah, and we're focused on one singular story, not two, so I don't know. But that's why I'm like, you know what? You run your channel however you want.
Okay. I got some ideas. I want you to try a couple different kinds of games that you haven't tried before, like strategy games and stuff.
Okay.
Like RTS games.
And I will continue to not look into anything that you offer.
Infinitely Amplified.
What's up, Tanner? How's it going? Oh, and Dakota, what's up? Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Hot Kool-Aid is classic YouTube, absolutely.
Hot Kool-Aid's the best.
Julian Smith is genuinely one of my biggest inspirations behind like filmmaking.
We watched
in
a
general.
lot of his videos growing up.
Such a legend. I want to make a full like video essay
Between Julian
about
Smith,
Julian Smith
and Film Riot, that was kind of your cup of tea.
Totally. Oh man. Yeah.
And then a touch of quarter digital too with some of their VFX stuff. I think all of our CG like VFX side has come from quarter digital.
Well, it's funny because for me it came from Freddie Wong.
Yeah, which is
but
kind of
I didn't
same.
realize that Corridor was in most of his videos.
Yeah,
at the
they're in
time.
the same building. Or whatever.
And so when I got into Corridor like 5 years ago or whatever, I'm like, oh well, no, I've seen dubstep guns. And I've seen the real life Minecraft.
That
and
honestly is what got me into VFX was dubstep guns. Just seeing how
Such-
cool it was. I was
such a
like,
cool
what
video.
is this program that they're using? How do I
And they
get
show
over
you how to
it?
do it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember my first video where I learned what After Effects was because I knew how to do Photoshop. Because when I was a little kid, what little kid doesn't want to do Photoshop? I think I
I've
was
done that
like,
before,
I think
yeah.
I was 8 years old and I learned how to use Photoshop.
I took
but-
a class in junior high.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did one in
For
high
graphic
school.
design
but,
and stuff.
But yeah, and then I watched a Freddie Wong video where he pauses time when he's about to get shot by a bunch of soldiers. And the time freezes while the muzzle flashes are midway, and then he rearranges all of them. They shoot each other, and then there's a behind the scenes video where he's showing how he did it. And I was like, wait a minute, there's a program that's basically just Photoshop for video,
Like once you learn what compositing
and
is,
then
it's
it
like
was
that. I think that's what I was always curious about how they did explosions and effects and stuff like in movies. I was always like, how does that happen? How did you do that illusion? And then you realize that it is just an illusion. Like all of it's just blending and tricks and compositing, just layers put together. And that was fun. That was my journey.
Cage, you're thinking of Jeffrey, Julian Smith's other character, the jellyfish guy.
Jellyfish.
I want 12.
Hey Jeffrey, been wondering how you been.
I've been good.
I've been thinking about you, man.
Okay.
I've been wondering how you been.
I've been
I have a
good.
cousin named Jeffrey, and it's been his theme song my whole life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Riff recently got us into
Wondering
baseball
how you
himself. Goes Devil Rays. I like that you call him Devil Rays. That's good. That warms my heart.
Do you need to go play with them?
The ownership is a little crook, but that's okay.
yeah.
The team is great. I don't have anything against the Devil Rays. I'm a Diamondbacks guy.
Bear. Incorrect. Hey.
Oh, Jory's friend is here.
Oh, Bear, come here.
A person's here.
Let me get her.
That's. I mean, she deals with dogs, but yeah. All right. I tried explaining Aussie football to you and failed miserably.
Come on. You don't know.
Is Aussie football? Is it rugby? Because you guys, because you guys call soccer, right? I don't remember. You
No.
two were, I think, at the halfway point of Gears. No, we weren't. We were on the last level, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Come over here and lay
Critical Role just finished their
Lay down.
third campaign. The last video is 8.5 hours. That's the other thing, is it's very, like, Critical Role is hard
It
to
goes
get into.
on.
I did watch a clip. I watch clips. That's what I do. I watch like shorts and clips of Critical Role and other D&D channels and stuff. Every once in a while, I'll get one where it's just like beyond emotional, and it's just like I'm like, what am I getting into with this? And so, but it's cool.
They are intense.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to make grown men and women cry because of just a story that I've made
It's
up on the
funny
fly.
when that happens in like a stupid podcast like Dungeons and Daddies. When like you're
Oh, yeah,
emotionally
which it
traumatized
totally-
for a
which it
second, like
totally
hold on,
does.
what? How did that? Why?
Ron's backstory
Yeah,
gets me so hard every time. Oh my gosh,
And his performance is really good too. All their performances are awesome. But
man.
solid podcast, guys. If you can deal
Dungeons
with
and Daddies.
with bad words and stuff.
Dungeons and Daddies is what is it?
It's not a BDSM.
Dungeons and Daddies, not a BSM podcast. As a rowdy, horny podcast.
Violent
violent
podcast
podcast for
for
grown-ups.
grown-ups.
That's what it is. My constant favorite D&D show is Just Roll With It. Oh,
Ooh, I like that. I like
okay.
that.
I've never heard of that one. I'll try that one. Because I've been looking for some. I feel like with Baldur's Gate 3, you should have had someone that has played before show you the ropes and give you some gentle guiding. See, I'm getting tired just hearing that. Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding.
Going along with D&D shows, we don't. It's not like professional sounding or anything yet, but we started live streaming our Lorefell campaign.
Oh, did
A little bit, yeah. If you go to Lorefell, we have a YouTube channel and a website. If you go to lorefell.com, you can check out the game, see how it's played. We usually play every Sunday.
Okay.
Live stream it,
Cool.
so that's been kind of fun.
Nice. I didn't know that. I'll check it
No,
out.
Should.
I won't actually.
It's all right.
I'm just saying that to be nice.
Just some fun
Um,
moments.
Let's see. If he's trying to be playing RTS games,
That's role playing or
that'd be
real
R-
time strategy game.
Oh, I got a series you can try. Okay, lay it on
RTS.
us, Leon.
Like Halo Wars, that was real time strategy.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That
I
kinda
liked
fun.
that.
I like
I
the
liked
kinda
that.
fun, yeah. Like the mobilizing an army kind of game.
Tanner thinks I need to play a Souls game.
I never played a Souls game. I think it'd be really fun.
I've watched Cage play enough that I know that I'm not going to be
I've
good
tried
at that.
Ender or the Elder's Ring, and I was terrible at it.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see you trying to do something like that.
Soccer is soccer, yes, but football is hard to explain. It's not rugby? Okay, I'll look it up. Zulia starts school in 2 days. Yuck. Dude, just
Sheesh.
drop out like we did. Look at
Don't-
where we are now.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you're right. Good idea. Would you guys try a Monster Hunter game at some point? Maybe Monster Hunter
I don't
World
think
or
Danon would like that
Wilds?
game.
Why
There-
not?
Mostly, I think there might be just too much in that game. Like, I tried to play that game, and I was overwhelmed by it.
You should scooch this way.
And
but
so
you're
if,
getting darky.
Sorry, there's doggo over here.
What how is it too much? Like, what kind of a game is it?
It's very open world based. Like, you go to like the map and you follow these kind of mission standard things to go maybe hunt this creature or find this one thing. But then you got to track the monster somewhere, so it's a little time consuming on that
Okay.
side. Then there's like material gathering too, and like cooking and fighting and all sorts of crazy stuff. And they're all mission based, kind of like the. I feel like it's very repetitive, but I didn't play that much into it. A lot of the missions are
Okay,
kind of the
yeah.
same sort of thing. Like, you're in the same land the whole time, pretty much, or different parts of the map or whatever. But then you go through the same sections a lot.
Okay.
I feel like you get bored fast.
Yeah, if the objective is like super clear, but like even like Legend of Zelda was kind of
Too much for
hard to get around. Yeah. But I don't know. If there's an angle to take it at, I think like if it's like, hey, you have to, do whatever the chat suggests every
Yeah.
10 minutes or whatever, like, you know, something like that. Or you have to complete every single side quest that you come across, or you have to say yes to everything. I don't know,
Okay.
something like that. Then maybe, but I don't know. It would have to be something cool like that. Otherwise, yeah, it would be kind of just boring for us and for you. I guess. I don't know. Maybe not. There's my favorite series, the Command and Conquer series. Most of it is on Steam. Have you ever played Command and Conquer?
I have.
Is it good?
That is a pretty fun one.
Would I like it?
I think so. Maybe you liked Halo Wars.
I either have to, the criteria is I either have to like it or I have to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Either one will play, but if it's anywhere in between, maybe not.
Okay. Like it or hate it. One or the other.
Yeah.
If it's you can't. You can't.
And it's
Can't
just
play it.
yeah. Unless we can make some fun lore out of it, or we can ruin somebody's day with it.
That's fair.
Pre-
Well, you know
preferably
what we ought to
yours.
do. There's a game series that I've never played because I grew up playing Halo, and I feel like if you played Halo, you don't play Call of Duty. But
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we try a Call of Duty game or something, or Modern Warfare. Something we've I don't know.
Maybe. I
Maybe.
don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. But I
Uh,
also don't know if I want to do that. It sounds boring.
yeah, that's up to you. I know it's your channel that we'd be doing it on.
Oh.
So,
I just want to see you suffer. That's kind of the main. And then you want to make me suffer by watching.
yeah, and
you
then the
ruin my
goal,
life.
yeah, the goal is then for me to make you suffer.
Mhm.
So,
I also like doing. It would be fun to do some more group games too, with our patrons every once in a while and stuff. But that might also be more gamers in the attic.
by the way, if you guys hear screaming, it's my children, not yours. Let's see. Dayton will either be GDI or Brotherhood of Nod. How I treat him if he tries the game will depend on how I treat.
I think that's Command and Conquer. I don't understand that. Or
I don't know. Yeah, people are over right now, so my kids are having a hard time staying on their beds.
I started playing Anno 2077. That one's a pretty fun real-time strategy game.
Anno?
Anno. It's a kind of a city builder sort of thing too. It's pretty fun.
City builders are fun. It's the thing is, I think with that is it's more of like, it's good to stream if you're just like having a conversation with chat or something like that. But otherwise, it could be fun to like edit
Mm-hmm.
a video out of it. But yeah, but like something like Halo was good because there was a story, there was a direction you were going in, there was individual missions. I think Resident Evil was also good for that reason.
You know, it should be our first Gamers in the Garage video. Should be you and me don't stop playing Battlefront until we beat that level.
Okay.
Like 5
That
hours,
was
6
such a-
hours.
that was such a
however
stupid
long
level.
it's gonna take.
Oh my gosh! I you know what though? I have seen a lot of justification, like a lot of like validation behind that.
Uh-huh.
People are like, "Oh yeah, that is the hardest level of every Star Wars game
Ever.
because it's like broken.
Yeah,
Like,
it hurts.
It was unintentionally extremely difficult.
They're coming from
and,
every direction.
By the way, if you guys hear that, that's my wife, not yours.
That's his Hobbit, not
What are
yours.
they doing?
never
Zulia says
know.
that the Call of Duty community is very toxic. Okay, then what we need to do is we need to play Call of Duty online.
Okay, and hear all the curse
and
words.
expose the toxic.
And should you and me just be like the nicest people that we possibly can be?
Oh my gosh, we should
or
do
do
like
we just
a-
go along with it? Like,
No,
what do
we should do like a Ted Lasso like.
Hey,
like-
buddy, how you doing?
Yeah, no,
this is my
what?
first time here
Or we
in
could
the
do-
war field.
I could do my Bob Ross impression, and you could do something similar.
Okay.
Where it's just like, you know what? It doesn't matter as long as you're having fun,
You
doesn't
just
it?
gotta believe in yourself, and if we believe in each other, then I think we can make it happen.
Like, who the F are these two guys? Well, you know what? That's a great question. Who are we? Who am I? That's the real question we all have to ask ourselves, but we will find it if we truly dig deep and shoot that guy in the head. Pow! Oh, he shot me in the head. Well, you know what?
Well, would you look at that?
Nobody's perfect, are
Oh,
they?
would you look at that? Dang it.
Fellas, we lost this round, but you know what? It's not about losing. It's about having fun.
And
if you had fun,
truthfully,
you won.
I had a pretty okay time. I don't know if I had a lot of fun necessarily, but you know that's why we keep trying to do this.
They're just
again and
cussing
again.
us out,
We
and
just
we're-
keep trying again and again.
And you know what? It's that sort
Make it
of
happen.
determination that you have that really makes me admire you as a person.
Right, squeak, squeaking, a squeaking.
they're just like threatening.
Oh, let's
all
go
these
to
things
point
us.
A, please.
I like how you know the alphabet. That's very good.
Thanks. Right.
Which one is the right trigger? Oh, it's the trigger on the right. My bad, everybody. You will hear the N-word so many times. What a... Oh,
What a
what a-
ninja.
No, I was gonna say. I'm trying to think if this is bad or if this is okay. I'll just say, yeah, they say the N-word a bunch of times, and we just go, what a colorful bunch we have here.
What a colorful bunch we have here.
Wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant to say.
Oh, dang it. They'd go, man.
Oh, no, now I'm racist. Oh, dang it, you got me.
Gotta stop doing that.
It's all right. I'm old-fashioned. Old-fashioned people tend to be racist.
Bear's spot is under this camera.
You know what? She's good where she is.
That's a great spot right there.
Being great.
Who's a good girl?
Hey, Bear.
Hi.
Should we get in office again someday and you can just come hang out?
Dude, she loved that.
Dude, I'm still cleaning out bear hair from like so much of our gear.
Yeah.
There's still
it
just hair.
traveled. It traveled, and I swept like every week too,
I know.
and cleaned the floors.
Bear, like my dog Owen is an Australian Shepherd, so he has hair that's like that long, like strands of hair that are just crazy long, and he sheds a bunch, but it's easier for some reason to clean. Whereas Bear has hair that's like this long, and it's like little shards of glass just everywhere.
It stabs into things.
Yeah,
It sticks to it's like cat hair, just sticks to things.
it's remarkable. By the way, if you guys hear a pterodactyl, that's my pterodactyl, not your pterodactyl.
That wasn't me just now. That was me.
And by the way, if you
I'm
guys,
not your pterodactyl.
yeah, that was
I'm my own pterodactyl. Thank you very
yeah.
much.
Let's see. Some of the game communities are just full-blown racism, so be very careful, like Warzone, I
Yeah.
think. Well, here's the thing. We're not racist, so it's okay. We'll equal them out. Together, we can unracistify the racism.
Maybe we should do more VR games where like we interact with people.
And we're
like, over
racist?
voice chat. No, not where we're racist, but where we're just like overly nice or weird. Like, well, here we go, guys. Let's play some mini golf together.
What would be funny is if we like really like we would have to, this would be a funny like compilation video of sorts where we like try and get trolls to open up just a little bit to us and then we genuinely just like nicify the heck out of them. They'll be like, hey, you know, I haven't seen that bad of a job since my dad left or whatever. We'll be like,
Well, tell
we'll be
us
like-
about your father.
we'll be like, does that leave a mark on you? Has that been rough? Well, let me tell you what, the strongest people are given the hardest tasks, and you are handling this very well. Because you're taking out your anger.
Let's give this guy a brand of applause.
You're taking out your anger
Give everybody a round of
online in a
applause.
video game. That's the perfect place to be taking it out because you can't
That's
actually
amazing.
hurt people that way. You are a strong person, and I'm proud of you. And I know your dad would be too if he wasn't a piece of trash.
Like his son.
Let's see.
Can I get a 30-second recap of everything and not staying for long? Also, can Danny take the first 15 seconds of Neil, finish with the last 15 seconds? Okay, so recap, go.
Recap of tonight?
Yep.
Okay, one second. Trump's doing stuff. Set a timer for 30 seconds. Siri's confused because I said Trump in the middle of that. Set a timer for 30 seconds. It's not happening. It's just not happening. Oh, it happened, and I just didn't even notice.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Twice.
it happened twice.
Happened twice.
Hold on. Let me start that again.
The answer is no. Numps.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
We
Okay.
can't do it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, yep.
I'm turning up the volume so you guys can hear it. Okay,
Go,
ready?
what
Here we
happened?
go. Wait. Go. So we're back. We're not doing it. We're not quitting. We're still going. We've been busy. We've been doing stuff. I started a business that is going to focus on mental health and stuff, and it's really cool. I guess we didn't really talk about that, but here it is. And Neil's working on a Lorefell D&D type game.
And then there was a puppy. Then Jory came in and fed Danon. And then Jory was here again. Then a couple of questions were answered. Then a couple of questions were answered. A couple of questions were answered. A couple of questions were answered. A couple of questions were answered.
He's
A couple
breaking.
of questions were answered. And then you asked this question right now. We summarize this for you.
It's quite an alarm. I guess it's because my phone was.
I think I
open.
finished early. I probably could
You
have kept
did,
going.
yeah, and you just kind of repeated yourself.
Apex Ultra 2.0. Well, that's what happened. We answered a question.
Hey guys, how have you been? It's not.
Oh,
it's
we
nice
gave a movie
seeing you all
review.
again. Hope all is well. What are we up to tonight? Yeah, we just explained it in 30 seconds.
Pirates of
Pretty
the Caribbean.
well.
Blah, 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 blah.
And Wicked. We also reviewed
Yeah.
Wicked. If there's any other movies you guys want us to crash review, let us know. But I call people good boys when they're starting to get mad.
Good boy.
Oh, good boy. But YouTube might really hate some of that voice chat stuff. That's a good point. Yeah, we would have to.
Well, we can beep 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 everything.
Are
but
you
that
tapping
might
the? Okay, I saw it shaking. I'm
Yeah.
like, what's happening? Yeah. Well, I mean, if and when we edit it, we would bleep everything out. But for the live streams, yeah, we'd have to
That'd
put
be
like a
rough.
disclaimer, like, "Hey, we're playing online. There's gonna be some colorful language, some mean things said." There you go.
Sorry.
Let's see. That's what Gamers in the Garage. There'll be swears, not from me, but from the racists. So Neil, if you swear,
Sorry.
you're officially.
Stop.
And we all know Jory swears. So what does that say about her? That's okay. They're ginger. They're allowed to be racist.
Well, I mean, she's my ginger.
Tape to Tape is a 10 out of 10 co-op hockey game. Never played a hockey game
If you
before.
rearrange the word ginger, it spells.
That's right. I was trying to rearrange them into some weird configuration that wasn't a word, but all I could think of was the N word. So never mind. But yeah, Knox, what did you miss? Well, we just explained it in 30 seconds, so you're good. Let's see. Cut and print. There's a short. Pookie is a good word to say against people. Oh, that's a good one. Also should try Rainbow Six Siege. If you want
I've
funny
played
stuff
Rainbow
like that.
Six Vegas too.
What is
That
Rainbow
one is
Siege?
pretty- Rainbow Six is kind of like I'd say it's kind of like a Call of Duty-esque thing where you're a gun wielder and you got to go break into like terrorist stuff, and take them down.
Move your foot. You keep kicking the...
Sorry.
It's just...
You put it. I just know it's like space. There's my dog there now. Hi there.
Neil.
But I've never played Siege. So that sounds fun. Hi, Cage.
He's making that face. But yeah. Anyway, I guess we didn't really talk about it much, but so some of you guys were noticing. So on Instagram, I've been posting for a new account called Slacker, which is very on brand. But we're starting an apparel business, an apparel company called Slacker Apparel, and it's going to be like a t-shirt company. But its main focus is basically on like bringing awareness to mental health issues and stuff, but in a way that isn't like victimizing mental health. Like it bothers me when it's like, or like if I'm like, oh yeah, I got depression, anxiety, OCD, ADHD, a lot more stuff that I won't bring up at the moment because there's a lot of them and we don't have that much time left. And people are like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. Are you okay? And, and I'm like, oh, stop. That's weird. And it's just like, it's like, yeah. And a lot of people here, like, I mean, like when we play Minecraft or Fall Guys or we're in Discord or whatever, and we're voice chatting, like a lot of our patrons
They're so messed up.
are also messed up. And it's like, we're like, yeah, that's just life and that's how it is. And we can be sad about it or we can just live our lives the way we do. And so a big part of it, and we're working on branding right now. Like I'm like spending like thousands of dollars with like a brand specialist right now. Did you know about that?
No.
Yeah. So if our logo isn't good, then I've wasted a lot of money.
Oh no.
Sorry, I just thought about losing money and I lost all my thoughts.
I thought of a funny shirt idea that might not go along with your mental health.
Well,
maybe,
but anyway, yeah. So it's not like meant to be it's not meant to be like uplifting or anything like that. But it's almost like a dark humor type thing that like you see somebody else wearing something like that or having that kind of attitude, and it's almost like at least for me, I see somebody who jokes about their own mental health, and I'm like, okay, you get it. Like I can relate to you.
what would be
and
an example of a shirt if you could? If you even got an idea.
And the other thing that's funny is we've put a lot of time and money into this. We planned a ton of stuff out. Not a single shirt has been designed, which is honestly like the way it's
How
meant
it's supposed to be.
Like, yeah, we've been doing
We're
it.
trying it different this time.
Yeah,
Generally, we come up with some designs and we don't ever like
we tried doing
think
t-shirts.
of a marketing campaign or anything for it.
Yeah, so we're in the trenches with that right now, and that's one thing I've been very busy with the last couple months. But but it would be like, basically it's meant to be that you buy this brand because you are a slacker, essentially. And in the past, slacker has always been kind of this term of like, you know, you're not working hard, you're struggling with just the basics, and you have a hard time doing what is normal, you know, easy and stuff. And but you put all your time and you hyper fixate on things that are not important. And so those are slackers, people who just don't work hard and they don't do what they're supposed to, and all that
standard stuff.
But that's not because they're slackers. That's because they actually have a hard time. Like, their brain is just wired differently. But it's not all negatives. In fact, there's a lot of good that comes from with that mode of thinking. And so, like, for example, like, I'll have a really long day and I'll come home and I'll start playing Minecraft. And if my dad were to see that, he would be like, "Oh, Danon's slacking off. He's just playing Minecraft. He could be doing something productive." But I'm making content. I'm working on a project so I can post a video that actually does make money and like actually is going towards this goal that I'm working towards. And so to everyone else, we're slackers. But
you're playing video games, you're editing game videos.
Yeah, we're taking mental health days. We're doing stuff that are necessary for us to function, but everybody else kind of misunderstands that. And so we want to redefine what slacker means. It's somebody who thinks differently. It's somebody who isn't satisfied with what the world is offering. It's somebody who has aspirations for bigger and better, and somebody who struggles with things differently and stuff. It's just it's somebody who's different, and that should be, and it's good. And we don't need to be boo-hooing about like, oh, I have ADHD, I have a hard time focusing. It's, yeah, you do have a hard time focusing, but you have strengths in other aspects that other people just don't have, and you're able to do stuff that normal people can't do. And so that's kind of what we want to create. And also, so it, like, if we had to pick a slogan, it would be something to the effect of like redefine slacker, or it could be like redefine what it means to be happy. Because it's like, oh yeah, you have depression, but you can be happy and still have depression. Like, depression isn't an emotion, it's a problem with your brain. Like, it's the hormones in your brain and chemicals are misaligned and things aren't quite working right. It has nothing to do with you. And doesn't have anything to do with your happiness. It's just this weird thing in your head. And recognizing that is very beneficial and very helpful. Anyway, I've talked with a lot of therapists, and it shows.
And how he's trying to monetize on it.
and one of the last things I talked about with my therapist was, she was like, "What could you do to like kind of help with all this?" And I was like, "All this."
Gotta turn this into a business idea.
And I was like, "Well, I like to make videos, and I like to talk about stuff and in videos, and I like to edit and stuff." And I was like, "What if I made a YouTube channel talking about mental health?" But I did it in a way that was like very fun and kind of loose, and made it easy for people who didn't struggle with that specific issue, made it easy for them to understand, but also made it so that people who do have that issue can go, "Oh, I relate to that." That's like, maybe they didn't know they had something, or they didn't know that other people struggled with it. Like, it's so relieving when I'm like, "Oh, other people have this issue. I thought it was just me." Or actually, usually it's the opposite. It's, "Wait, that's not normal." Which if I had to pick a design, it would be a thing that says, "Wait, that's not normal."
I like that.
It would be something like that, maybe. I actually still don't know.
So I have one that's in the similar vein, but probably more for like the dating side. You know how people are like, "I could totally fix that person."
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You just have a shirt that says, "You could totally fix me." You could totally fix me.
You could fix me.
You could fix me.
Little heart, little like
like a Band-Aid on a heart or something. You could fix me.
That would be good. Space Crabs is here. You can vibe with that. Cool. Okay, good. Space Crabs, and the other thing, when coming up with this, I had to make this extensive list of like, what are the traits and attributes of the people that like I would want to be a part of this group, and our patrons were like I used you guys as like the baseline
Space
for that.
crabs.
Space crabs, super messed up.
Messed up mental. Top of the
Lots
line
of
there.
issues. But for real though, like, but I did. Like, I was like, yeah, what are the attributes that I admire about Space Crabs and about Hungry Canadian and
I
Gemstone
would
and
buy 10 of the
Julianne?
You Can Fix Me shirts.
And then, but then the other thing is that we would, and we're in the works with a couple other smaller influencers, but obviously we could do it with us because it's our channels, is with Slack Shack and Gamers in the Attic is doing a partnership where we do like a Gamers in the Attic line of merch. So it's like, hey, this video is brought to you by...
Oh, Perry.
We're getting a dolly shot.
Nice.
This video is brought to you by Slacker Apparel, and we worked with them, and they threw some designs together that are just for our audience. Go to this link and buy it. We'll get 15% or something, or you get 50% off, something like that. I don't know. You know how sponsorships do.
I like that.
But it would be so then we could do a son of a gun, designs and the other thing is I got a screen press machine and it's in my garage right now. Costs a lot of money. I got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really? So
yeah.
you can just make your own shirts?
Yeah. So we have everything we need now. I just need to get some shirts now and start practicing.
I want to... Oh, cool.
Oh, by the way, Neil, this printer that's yours.
Oh, yeah.
Is it an inkjet?
I think so.
Okay, then we should be good to go because that's what I needed to sell.
I forgot that was my printer.
Yeah. Most of the stuff is yours. It's just stuff that was from the house that that you didn't want to hold on to.
That's part of the computer, right? Or that's your server one. That's right.
Yeah, that's mine now. I bought that from
That's
you.
right, that's
That's
right.
yours.
Projector.
Those are yours.
You still got the projector screen somewhere, right?
Yeah, I do. I do have the projector screen. Yeah, it's in
Cool.
my garage. My garage is full of your stuff right now.
Thanks, Gigalub, for letting me borrow that.
Yeah. So anyway, so that'd be the plan. And unlike last time, where it was like we bought 20 shirts and hoped that we like had the right sizes, this can be a bit more made to order. And so what we'll do is, by the way, you guys can follow the account. It's at Slacker Offish, because Slacker Official was taken, so we're a fish. But I'll put a link or something somewhere.
I had an idea for a shirt style that is similar to this too, but maybe
Okay.
a bit more. We have to find some way to make it happen.
Okay.
Like some engineering sort of thing. But my idea is to have a shirt that just says "I'm not," and then we have replaceable stickers that can kind of go on and replace it. So it's like I may be mental, but I'm not crazy or something like that, or maybe
that'd
like
be
different
fun.
stuff like that, and you kind of make your own different like slogan for the day.
That'd be
sort of
fun.
thing.
I like that. Yeah.
But we got to find a way to have like patches that can go on a cloth and stay on there, like Velcro
Yeah,
straps or
yeah.
something. That's
Yeah,
washable.
that'd be a bit of an engineering feat, but I think we could do that.
But that could be fun.
That would
Then
be
we
fun.
could what we could do too is we sell the patches in squares, so it's not cut around the letter, so it's cheaper for us. And then we say it's a style thing, so you could cut it kind of how you want it if you want to make it more.
Okay, okay.
You know?
Okay.
It's laziness, but it's also for your creativity.
Yeah. But anyway,
Do what you want.
I've been posting videos to there. It's a different style than this. It's just me on my phone talking to camera, essentially. Sometimes making jokes, sometimes funny little anecdotes.
Ooh,
sometimes,
coffee mugs would be smart.
Sometimes more sincere stuff. But I'm just throwing stuff at the wall right now to see what happens. But we're gonna do once we get our branding figured out, which will be in here in a couple weeks. Then we will do we'll start gearing up and do like a pre-sale thing. And depending on how that goes, if we pre-sell a ton of stuff, then we'll be like, okay, ramping up, let's go. If we don't pre-sell a ton of stuff, then we'll just kind of take it slower and stuff. Either way, we're doing it. So
We can make a coffee mug that reacts to heat, and then when it gets cold, which says "refill me."
new batch.
New batch.
Not to sidetrack from the wonderful mental health talk, but y'all, Danon, are still doing all the editing on Gita right now. Did you get that editor? Or did you get that editor? Nope, it's still all me.
We got Cage now. What are you
Hence,
talking about?
but now we have Cage, so
It's
yeah.
easy.
Cage said he'd do it for free, so...
We're gonna overwork him.
I genuinely
All right?
have brought up to Tate multiple times, like, hey, would you be willing to do this for free? You're not doing anything right now, right? And he's like, I'm not, but also I don't want to.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I get that.
are you sure?
See, that's my trouble too. Is that like I have the free time to do it, but I also like really want to work on stuff that I want to work on.
Yeah.
You know,
But that's
which
what
is
I'm.
Lorefell and
Yeah, and but that's also what I'm hoping this apparel company does is it gives us
Some
the
breathing room.
means to hire to help do that. Because also, if we are able to sell T-shirts through Gamers in the Attic, if Gamers in the Attic is like, oh yeah, for every 1,000 views we sell 2 T-shirts, then it's
Mhm.
like, okay, well
Would
then
you
let's put
guys-
money in to get 10,000.
Would you guys buy Gamers in the Attic hats or Slacker hats?
I'd,
fun?
yeah, Slacker
Think
hat,
hats.
something nice. Yeah,
Hats would be fun.
and that's the thing is Slacker is a lot more universal,
Mhm.
where Gamers in the Attic isn't so much.
Yeah.
But we would do, I think, a Gamers in the Attic 3 or 5 shirts or something like that, and we would open up the store officially and everything. And then we'd need to figure out a way to do mugs.
Mhm.
Oh, famous Slacker quotes on mugs. That would be fun. Just a bunch of mugs with just like a bunch of different quotes on it. That'd be fun. Like, yeah.
What you should do too is just like an over the top thing is have like literally write like a 3 or 4 page essay about like all of the Halo stuff with like Cortana and everything, and fine print that on the mug like from part 1 all the way around.
Oh,
Just have it
no.
go around the mug in a
That
circle.
would be funny.
And you just read the whole thing.
Oh, what is that? It's the story of Halo.
The story of Halo and Master Chief and Cortana and how they all had a kid together or whatever.
No, you're mistaken. It's not the story of Halo and Master Chief.
Sorry,
it's
sorry,
the
it's
story
Halo
of
and
Halo,
Cortana.
John Halo, and Cortana.
And their Reach kids.
And their 6 kids. One of them's wearing a pair of boots that they would rather not fill, but that's
Ooh, a
how
bucket
that's,
hat
that's
or
what
a
happens with
pirate
the
hat?
youngest.
We should make some random style hats, just like river hats or like
Oh,
those
that'd be
outdoor
fun.
giant hats.
Oh yeah, those super wide brim hats that
Mhm.
like Mr. Beast wears.
Yeah,
Ah, those are coming in style probably.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast wears them.
I wear a Slacker hat, like a Slacker logo on one of those hats.
A
Take it down the river.
bucket hat would be
That'd be
really good
sweet.
for a good Slacker hat. Slacker Halo quote mugs. Yes, please.
You know, it's got to come full circle. We got to make some Slacker fedoras.
Showing up to my PhD defense in the Slacker snapback. And that's the thing too. Like that would be this and the coolest thing, the 2 coolest things that could come from that is, one, people are buying Slacker merch because they're like, this is genuinely like a great expression of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is so me. I need that. I have to buy it and wear it everywhere I go. But even better than that is if you gift it to somebody and is like, this is so us. Like, I
Mhm.
got one, you got one, we can wear it together. Like, we both have Slacker merch.
Yeah.
Because that's so us. That's our friendship. That's our relationship. And, like, the idea that people could bond over something like clothes. I'm not super, like, for a guy who's starting an apparel company, I don't get clothes very much. I don't understand it. But I do understand, like this, like, community and stuff. And honestly, Gamers in the Attic, if nothing else, has shown, like, what a great community can be. And,
Mhm.
like, and honestly, one of the biggest, like, motivators for me with this was that I was like, we'll only do this apparel company if we can create a community out of it. Otherwise, it's just selling T-shirts on paid ads and stuff, and that's not very meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we did it with Gamers in the Attic, with this goofy guy playing Halo with his goofy friend, and we created this amazing community. So what if we actually did something like meaningful? Could we make a community out of that? And I was like, I think we probably could. So that was my motivator, at least. So yeah.
You saying our community isn't meaningful to you, Danon? Is that what you just said?
I'm not saying the community is meaningless. I'm saying that me and you are meaningless.
Well, to our community, that's
They-
probably very accurate.
They
actually.
are very meaningful.
That's very accurate.
What they've...
We
what
need to
they,
pitch in a bit more, maybe.
Yeah, we
So
do.
need to-
I know. We need to go on Discord more than once every 6 months and make a video more than once every year. But yeah. But yeah, Slacker socks. I like that. If you've answered how much you paid for the 12 case of Dr. Pepper, I probably didn't hear it, which is cheaper than how much I pay for it. I don't know. How much did I pay for it?
Slacker tie.
That's good. It has to be a zip tie though, like a
Yeah,
zippy
yeah,
one.
it's gotta
Zip?
be.
It can't be an actual.
But like we have to
tie.
do some engineering too, where you can actually make it like longer too. There's
That
a way
would
to
be
do
funny.
that. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
sick. Like a double zip. You zip this, then you can zip it down for different heights.
Oh, that would be funny.
I'm into it.
Oh man. Yeah, Captain Neckbeard. Genuinely though, I would be so down to buy Slacker merch if it fit my style.
Oh, you know what we need to do? Slacker onesies.
Slacker onesies.
That nothing says it like that. I don't want to wear anything else. Just a onesie.
I
Throw it
have
on, no
enough.
pants, no shirt,
I have enough for one article of clothing today.
and it's a onesie.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Coffee mugs is a W merch idea. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to
Definitely
make sure
Slacker
to do that.
joggers. Like I don't know why we haven't done that yet.
We need to. I need to look into what it would take to screen print on mugs because
Mhm.
I think we have most of what we need. I might need to expand a little bit, but you're right. Mugs are kind of like a really big seller, I imagine. So.
And then we gotta like, with the mugs, we gotta send them a free Slacker coaster too or something. Just cut it with like a laser engraver at some point.
That would be cool.
Best of one of those. That'd be fun.
You just want me to spend more money.
I
don't
do,
You?
so I can play with it.
He just wants me to spend
If
money.
my
guys.
full-time job was to make shirts, I'd do it, guys. All right.
Dude, that would be fun.
I make it happen.
But the other thing, and this isn't, well, actually, to be honest, this is the reason I started looking into the apparel company. It isn't the reason I'm doing it anymore, but it
Mhm.
was the reason I started. Was I was like, if I could figure out a way to make a company to sponsor Gamers in the Attic, then I could justify Gamers in the Attic
That's
financially to do that.
Because we can't find sponsors, we got to make our own.
Yeah, so let's just make my own. And so I was like,
Do it
okay,
the
well,
Mr.
apparel
Beast way.
company, that makes sense. Let's look into that. And I started looking into it, and I was like, oh, that actually,
We can do that.
oh, that's actually pretty cool. That we could actually do something really cool with that. And then I found the why then, but you know.
You know, if you're not a
Um,
coffee guy, we can make thermos too.
Oh,
Cups.
a thermos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't need to be a coffee. You could be a hot chocolate drinker. You could be a tea drinker. You could be
Somebody who uses mugs.
somebody who uses mugs to drink ice water. I don't know.
Somebody who buys our mug. Okay.
But yeah, I have a bunch of mugs. I don't drink coffee.
We have a ton
So,
of mugs at our house.
Apex would use it every day because he needs a new mug anyway. But yeah, sounds like insider trading.
Are
For
those
the
reasons?
I'm in.
I bet.
It is insider trading. You're right.
Good thing you're a shark cage.
Yeah. So we're all in this together. And if we go down, you guys are coming down with us. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I've been working on the last couple months. That's why I've been kind of quiet. But I'm posting like every day to what is the account called actually? Slacker_a_fish, which is
A fish.
It's of
I think it's just
fish.
slacker a fish. Sounds so much
It's
better.
it's not like the fish, like a fishy. It's official,
I think
but
it
it's a
should-
fish.
It should be a fish.
But it is spelled of fish. So Slacker_of
Of fish.
fish. Or you could just go to Danon_Biggs. I posted there too.
You ever wake up and forget how to shower?
I woke up today and almost forgot how to shower, but didn't because I'm a man who is not a little baby.
not, not like specifically forget how to shower, but like I was standing in my shower this morning, and I realized for the first time that I've never directly faced the shower before. Like, you know, for tall people
Wait.
already, like the shower hits you down here. It's never where it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
But I realized I don't fit normally inside of a shower, like sideways. I can't. My legs literally cannot fit.
Oh, your
right
stance
there.
is too. Oh, sorry, Bear.
Because if
Your
I
stance is
did,
too
it
wide.
would a few things that I.
And well,
So I've always sat in a shower sideways. I've always been hit sideways from water, and it just occurred to me like yesterday or this morning when I was doing it, I was like, wow.
We need to.
For 30 years almost, I've never stood in a shower normal.
By the way, Neil is 9 years older than me, so
Yeah.
I'm the ripe young age of
Right,
21
right.
or something.
You're 3 kids at 21.
It's you know what,
rough,
you
dude.
pump them out fast enough.
That's rough, dude.
But
But and then I ended the shower and forgot to use soap, so that was kind of.
so you did forget.
So I did forget how to use a shower. That did happen. And anyway, that's my life, guys. What was me?
I'm just looking at people. Mark
Never had a
follows
normal
it.
shower.
Mark follows the slacker a fish. But yeah, we need to like just get a hotel room, like a really nice hotel room for you that has one of those big wide showers.
There's two
and just
things
let
I want to
you-
experience in my life. One is like a normal shower with like an overhead that's actually
Oh,
taller
okay.
than me,
Yeah, yeah.
so I can get fully lathered in water for once in my life. And two is one of those like really deep tubs, like those
Yeah.
bronze tubs that are super long, because I've never once fit in a bath.
Yeah.
before either.
Well, I feel like I've never been able to fit comfortably in a bath myself, and you're
You should see me in one. Like it's literally if I'm all the way out, the water comes
Your-
up to like
your
here.
your
Like, I'm
shoulders are
literally
above water and your knees
everything
are above water.
up here is above water except for like even some of my crotch. You know, just like half of this is still out of the water, and it's just me
It's
fully in a tub. Like this is relaxing.
This
This
isn't
is what
right.
I wanted.
This isn't
Or
right.
or I'm all the way down like this with my legs up.
You're
In this situation, just.
I wish you guys could see Neil the way I see him.
I think we should take a photo of me in your bathtub. So we should fully clothed.
Clothes.
Yeah, fully
well,
clothed.
nah.
Or a slacker onesie.
The slacker, slacker underwear, slacker whitey tighties.
I want slacker long johns.
Long Johns. Let's see. Well, my title is Resident Pirate, so the insider trading stuff feels
Dude,
appropriate.
we should make like slacker swimwear, but it's all baggy. Like not like doesn't look good on
Very
anybody at all. Yeah, completely unflattering.
Oh man, I could see that being. Well, not the unflattering part, but I could see being like people who feel like uncomfortable in their body. You know, feel
Uh-huh.
uncomfortable with like the shape of their body and stuff. Be like, here's clothes that are just safe. I feel like I would be.
We
really
all know what
interested
you're
in that.
doing, but this says it.
This is yeah. I'm wearing a baggy shirt for a reason.
That's what we do. No, I will not take this off for your comfort.
yeah. I'm swimming with this on.
Don't ask me to take this off.
Yeah. This shirt was meant to get wet in the pool.
In the back, you have a whole detailed like list about like how cool this shirt is, like all the sponsors.
That would be funny.
It's hypertext material.
Whoa.
It dries fast.
Modern Scholar, who I've never seen before. Hi,
Oh,
welcome,
hi, Modern Scholar.
is 6'9".
Ooh,
I feel the pain because you're 6'4".
I'm
yeah.
6'5".
He was 6'3" 2 years ago, and then he was 6'4". Now he's 6'5".
for the last
Okay.
12 years.
I didn't know 30-something-year-olds grew that fast. Wow, goodness gracious.
Dude, like there's a
Full-body
cost
t-shirt.
to being tall. One of them is comfort on flights. Doesn't exist.
It's gone.
You can't unless you're in the side seat, maybe with the where you have to volunteer to help everybody else off the plane first
the
before you
emergency
can get
link,
off.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to volunteer and sacrifice yourself for that. But that's
very
okay
bold.
because you get leg space.
Another downside is you're constantly looking down. You don't know how to look up.
It's true. I never look up for things.
How often do you hit your head on stuff?
I wanna talk about that.
Today alone,
I have concussions.
he's gotten 4 concussions.
I'm not allowed in the van at work because every time I walk in, I hit my head on on the door part with the metal bits. They legitimately won't let me in the van anymore.
Like, nope, you
Because I
can't.
forget about it every time, at least once.
You're walking.
It's bad.
You meet us there.
Neil, you're staying outside the van. Hand it in.
But yeah, you've never waterboarded yourself? This is another toilet paper roll
Not on
situation.
purpose.
Um,
It's another situation. Toilets, man.
oh yeah, and Apex is still holding us to the cursed Halo playthrough, which we definitely need to do at some point.
Why?
I don't know.
We've never been able to get past.
Is cursed
any-
Halo legendary?
Isn't that the one that's like legendary? All the skulls are on. And
No,
like,
no, no,
or is
no, no.
that-
That's where
Oh,
the
Cursed Halo is
Cursed
the
Halo.
one with the. Okay, that's right. Cursed Halo is the one with like the pistol that you throw instead
Yeah,
of shooting.
you tried to get me to play it at one point.
I don't
we
know
were
if we
gonna,
ever
but
tried the campaign on that one. Did
no,
we?
we never did. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like talking about it, but yeah,
Oh, when is our next stream? Might be.
bro, I don't know. We don't have it planned yet. I don't know. Maybe we'd try a podcast or something. Live stream a podcast,
Try something like that.
something like that. We probably wouldn't be
We gotta watch a
interacting with
movie.
the. We probably wouldn't be interacting with the chat a ton until like we might do like segments, and then at the end of segments we would do like chat stuff.
Oh, I got a TV review for a TV show that I want you to watch. If you had a second. Is right now a good time, or do you want?
It's just 1 second.
Well, no, it's gonna probably take a.
You
next
have
little
1
section.
second.
It's called Severance.
I want to watch that. Yeah, okay, you got me. That was amazing. You did it. Good job.
You heard anything about that?
I've seen a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and
Dude,
it's fascinating.
it's-
So yeah. I
So,
do wanna
moral
watch it.
conundrum for anybody who
No,
doesn't
no,
know
you're-
this.
no, no,
I wanna
you're
tell
one
these guys.
second.
I wanna tell
Okay,
these guys
I'm not
about it.
listening.
This is for you. This is for
I'm not
them.
listening.
So, Severance, guys, moral conundrum. What if you had the ability to cut your mind basically in half, to where every time you went to work, a different version of yourself woke up and did the job, and then as soon as they clock out, it's you again. And so it's this whole like moral conundrum, like this other version of you is working 24/7 constantly their entire existence, and you just get free time in your own existence pretty much. And so it's kind of interesting. What would you do? Would you do that?
Can I start listening again?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool. Space Crab said, as the resident biggest Halo nerd, it is
It's a good
okay
shout-out.
if you don't want to play more Halo. It is okay if you don't play more Halo if you don't want to. Space Crabs, I never wanted to play Halo. That didn't stop us before, and it won't stop us now.
And even more Halo? That was never a thing.
It's never
wanted
gonna-
more
yeah.
Halo.
I've never wanted more Halo. So anyway.
Everyone else wanted you to play more Halo.
But Ted Lasso, I think that's what Jory and her friend are watching right now. Which I'll get to it. I've heard it's amazing, and Jory cries every episode.
I've seen
I
some
just-
bits and pieces of that. It's kind of funny.
It's hard for me to watch stuff right now because I work and then I come home and I spend time with the girls and everything, put them in bed, and then I work more. so that's the problem. Or I sleep, or I just go straight to bed because I'm so tired. Am I overworking myself? Do I have a problem?
No.
That's the other thing. Is we haven't been on stream. Like, we haven't streamed. We haven't posted anything in, like, a couple months. I've been working on Gamers in the Attic, like, every day. Except for the days that I go to sleep. So, like, I've been working a lot on stuff. So, but, yeah. Oh, Lasso is all skulls.
Lasso.
That's right. That's what we tried. And it
That was
not
Halo
good.
2 was rough
that was rough.
with that one.
We'll get it
We're gonna
someday.
get past level
I did
1.
watch a video of somebody doing it, and it was just remarkable. It was like
They were
was,
impeccable.
It was like art. It was incredible how they managed
Is it like?
to do
Have you
it.
ever seen those guys who play like those Super Mario levels that are just insane?
Yeah, it was like that.
It's just perfection. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the level of.
It was so
insanity.
well rehearsed that they had been playing it for they must have put in like 100+ hours into just that level. Either that or they were just good. I don't know, but
It's not so.
but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and that's another reason why I'm about to cry. No, my voice trembled. But that's I think that's I've had a hard time watching series just because I'm like I feel like I don't have time, but I need to because I enjoy it and it's relaxing and it's fun, and so work-life balance is where you work your whole life, right? That's what I thought. That was my thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, another reason we were kind of late today was because I was working. Even when Neil got here, I was still working.
It's true.
So
I watched him.
he watched and he was judging, and he judged that it was good. It wasn't that good, actually. It was kind of
Subtitles.
It was subtitles.
There were
It was
subtitles?
kind of lame. How did it look?
Okay.
The lighting and stuff.
I like it.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again.
Nah, you don't.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, no, it was fine.
I was like, is this the guy that's giving you problems?
He is giving me problems. This guy. It was
He's gonna
Neil.
defend your honor.
It was Neil. I was filming Neil.
I went home and talked in the mirror.
Ugh, man,
It was really intense. We're hilarious.
they're laughing.
We're hilarious.
I don't know if you guys can hear, but there's two women in the other room laughing right now.
Because we are
hysterically
so funny.
because of us. Lasso isn't as hard co-op because the Iron Skull so much harder because you have to go back to the start of the mission. So if you're not co-op, I don't understand what you said, Zulius, but I think I'm gonna move on. Have you ever watched The Ranch? I have not. I don't even know if I've heard of that. You should
Ranch.
watch Murder Drones at some point. It's another one of
Murder
Glitch's
Drones.
shows and has a different main writer/director. Liam Vickers does MD and Gooseworks does Amazing Digital Circus.
Dude,
Okay,
I need to
like,
show you. Sorry, keep going. Whatever you're saying.
I like it when Neil says stuff. You were saying.
Sorry, that sparked my brain for a second. There's this Prime series that came out where it's like Secret Level or something like that. I think it's called.
Okay.
Or something like that. But they take these games, they make these like shorts of like what happened before or after the game or whatever, like what led up to it. And they have one for Pac-Man, and it's insane. Yeah, I need you to watch it.
Okay.
So I think we should watch that at some point.
Okay.
Give your reaction to it.
Watching someone that good at it is boring. Of course, you're going to beat the game if you don't get hit. Have you ever tried getting hit by everything? I have, and that's what I do. I don't know. Is it entertaining to watch me play? Because, yeah, I don't know. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It really was.
The repetition was really.
Yeah, not me playing, not us playing.
Oh, the one
watching
you watched.
The other guy.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
That's
I'm not
something
gonna lie. Let's see.
Do with Keanu Reeves. Oh, he's in one of them too.
I am 40 prior
So good.
generations, never had work-life balance, and honestly, I love my work enough I don't dare to balance it. What do you do, Modern Scholar? What is your work? Are you a filmmaker too? That wouldn't be true. Most filmmakers don't
Have a balance.
yeah.
Doesn't exist.
They couldn't be Halo 2 because one of the patches made it hard to continue. Oh, that's true. Yeah. The Armored Core one.
That's a
Oh, is that one of the episodes?
Secret Level with Keanu Reeves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he plays one of the characters. He's
Christian, have y'all tried a Souls game playthrough?
We talked about that a couple times.
Christian, we already talked about that.
Watch the stream,
Christian!
dude.
Are you not even
Christian!
paying attention? I know you've been here the whole time because, of course, you would have.
Because you're our best friend.
You're our best friend.
Our best
And you would
friend,
never,
Christian.
never, ever lie
Not
to us.
listen to us either.
And that's why we love you. Because you
Best.
are there for us,
Best.
even when you're not listening. And we can
Little
count on you to
ginger
not listen.
Dollop of joy.
And yeah.
You're like a ginger snap cookie.
Facebook memory came up of me, Christian, Nate, and our friend Kyle. And we went on a field
Yeah.
trip. Like our broadcasting class, our AV club, so to speak, went on a field trip to a radio show station, and we got Krispy Kreme after.
I did that once.
There's a I think it was the same place actually. I remember talking about that way back when you were in high school and I was in elementary school because I'm 20,
Because of our crazy age
21
difference.
or something like that. But yeah, and it was so funny because we're all just so little. Like my face is just acne. Christian looks exactly the same, and then Nate is no beard and short hair and glasses. And it was he has glasses still, but yeah, it was just baby Danon and Nate, and then Christian who's the same, and Kyle.
Did I have a beard back then? I was beardless.
Yeah, you were beardless
I was
back then.
beardless.
Yeah. Pretty crazy.
Good times.
Anyway, we were thinking about you recently, Christian.
Hour-long unskippable ads? Well, then that would make me not want to watch the video.
Oh, what do you think of the rumor? I don't think that's
I don't think they can justify an hour ad for a 10-minute video, but
yeah, YouTube needs to they need to find that balance of like how much are people willing to watch.
that ain't it, Chief.
And I don't know about that one.
I don't even want to do
are-
those surveys that they're popping up with.
I purposefully just wait until the skip
button
survey
comes up. Yeah, I don't think anyone
Um,
actually does those surveys.
But yeah, no, I mean they're definitely trying to get as close as they can because the more ads people watch, the more money they make. So that's, I mean,
They're going for
they're
that line.
going for it. I don't think they're going to get even close, but that would suck. Then you have to just get YouTube Premium, I guess. That's what the play is.
I think what's going to happen is AI is going to get so good that it's going to take you a solid hour before you realize that it's an ad that you're watching.
Yeah, people. Are
That's
just
how good it's
clicking
going to be.
on
They're going to
ads.
extend your YouTube video, and it's just going to be a 3-minute of ad space
Oh, cool.
where they use your likeness to make an ad for
Yeah.
DiGiorno pizza or something.
That freaks me out.
So can you imagine you're editing a video about this political thing and then just walk right into DiGiorno pizzas are the ones for you. That could be fun.
Mr. Beast. Okay. Whatever you say.
That's so dystopian.
They're supposedly to punish those with ad blockers.
Just get another ad blocker and then it's
That'll
gone.
just
What do
get
you do? They have ads.
2-hour
They have
ads.
ads for ad blockers now. Like I don't know what
Yeah,
to
for real.
do. Is it legal or is it not? I don't know.
Well, Leon points out that we've been going on for some time, and he has to get going to work, which means we need to get going.
We
to bed.
also need to be going to work right now.
Yeah, because we don't have work-life balance. We just go back to work instead of sleeping. So anyway, you guys.
Well, I mean, doesn't sleeping feel like a chore sometimes?
Sleeping does feel like a chore almost every night to me. Like, I mean, I feel it. I'm like, my body
You want to
wants
sleep. You want to sleep.
I
but
wish
you
I didn't
can't.
have to. I also wish I didn't have to eat food.
I
would eat food
I wish I
when
didn't
I
have to
wanted.
Poop. I wish I didn't have to deal with pooping.
Oh, I don't mind that.
I mean, I enjoy. I hate wiping. Maybe I just need a.
I don't hate. You need a bidet.
I just need a bidet, and
I
then my
can't do
life, and then
bidets.
my life would be so much better.
Bidets
I
freak me
guess.
out. No, yeah,
I love bidets.
yeah, no, that one doesn't bother me so much. So now that you bring it up, maybe it will start. But yeah, eating. I wish I didn't have to eat, and I only ate when I wanted
Cell
to.
phones have made pooping bearable. I think.
Agreed.
In my opinion.
Agreed. Yeah, that's my like. And when
I used
when
to read
you-
books.
When you become a dad
Then I got a phone.
and you get a phone, when you're finally old enough to get your own cell phone, then
Someday.
you'll understand. But yeah, no, it's that's my alone time. So
that's my thinking time.
that's when I get my time in. So
it's very
um,
important. Your pooping time.
It is, yeah. Oftentimes there's not actually any pooping going on. It's just sitting. It's just sitting there.
Work-life balance.
Work-life balance. That's where it is. That's where I get my rest in. Neil in a slacker
That's where you used to take
bodysuit
your
would
breaks.
be
Like you used to
great.
take 15-minute breaks. I didn't know where you were, but you were just in the bathroom the whole time.
I was just, yeah. You thought I was
30
in the,
minutes at a time.
Either that or I was in the backyard swinging a sledgehammer at my pool. Okay, here's another final question. Did you see the honey scam? I saw of it.
Oh, I heard about that.
I heard a little bit about it. I haven't looked
So
into
do
it
you
much.
know? Yeah, do you know what the whole gist is on that?
Basically, yeah, the gist, yeah.
Or like, yeah, they stole content creators ad revenue or with their
Mhm.
list, their links or whatever, and used all that to do it. They didn't even give you the best ad or the best deals.
Yeah, no, it was
Just whatever gave
it's
them the
crook.
most money.
It was crook.
Crazy stuff.
But yeah, it's almost midnight for
If you wanna
East Coast game.
hear a better explanation of that, look up Pirate Software.
Oh, is that the? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think I have that
He's
video
that really
saved.
cool dude.
Yeah,
He's got good shorts and talks about it.
nice. Well, we just hit the 3-hour mark, so I think that
I think
is
we did it.
for today.
I think we did it.
Well, you guys, we what would we take away from this? We'll probably start a podcast where we
I feel like
talk
we
about
can-
ideas and maybe review movies.
We can sit for longer if it's this sort of format, just chatting.
Yeah, this is a little easier.
This has been fun. We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah, I always enjoy our chatting in the attics.
Yeah.
So
Next time we'll bring
maybe
you-
that's what our podcast is called, just chatting,
chatting
in the attic.
All right. And then we have segments. Because I still like the segment of
The almost ideas.
Almost
segment.
Ideas segment.
Yeah. Maybe we have almost ideas as a segment, and then if it becomes well enough, we spin it off and
We
do its own
do
thing.
it like how oh gosh, how what's their faces call it? Never mind, forget what I was saying. It's gone.
Forget what?
Forget what I was saying.
Forget what?
Just all of it. Just whatever I was saying. Just forget about it.
Were you saying something?
Yeah, just forget about it.
Forget about what?
The thing that I was saying earlier.
What are we doing here?
I want to go to bed.
All right, you guys. Well, yeah, we'll let you guys know beforehand when we decide to do another one. We probably won't do weekly streams. We won't commit to that at least for now, but we'll probably do something fairly regularly because this is fun.
We will commit to one video game a month if we can find the way and we remember to do it with their patrons. Love you guys. Maybe.
We'll do some fun stuff. We'll be on Discord. We'll be working with you guys. If you guys want to become patrons, if you haven't already, the link is in the description. You get access to our Discord page. Ton of fun. It supports the channel. The more patrons we have, the more motivated we are to make stuff. But that's also not fair because we have a lot of patrons there right now, and we're very motivated. We just haven't been very public about it. So
And if you guys ever want to whisper sweet nothings in our ears, there's always a Discord chat. for
there's
that.
the Discord chat.
We won't always respond, but if you want to personally send sweet nothings,
Yeah, we'll start playing on the Minecraft realm a little bit more. Play Fall Guys.
we need to do some
all of that
challenges on
through.
there. Could be kind
Yeah.
of fun.
Well, cool. All right, and then we'll play more Halo. Gosh darn it, on Neil's channel.
I'll figure out the VR side of that. That'd be fun.
Gosh. So I'm
Cool.
genuinely very nervous about that. The more I think about that, the more I'm like, actually, I don't think I want to do that.
I'm just remembering your first visceral reaction to seeing the grunt. Like, and I want to see
I
that in
know, I
VR
don't know.
now, where it's like,
I'm like
oh
kind
no.
of actually getting a little nervous. Anyway, you guys, see you guys next time. Thanks to our top tier patron Mateo Mejia, who has been our god new
For so
patron for
freaking
so
long.
long. We love him so much, and we love all you guys and appreciate you guys. And we're excited for you guys to see what we got cooking. So anyway,
Chef. The chefs are back.
what?
We're cooking. So we're chefs. We're cooking something. What we got cooking? So
Oh, because I said.
yeah, you said